Phillips Gay.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to John Candy Podcast Now, starring me, Mahmoul.
Me, Philip.
And on today's episode, we're talking about everybody's favorite sugary treat.
Yes.
325-pound
Of sweet, sweet candy.
of sweet, sweet Canadian ooey gooey
oh,
candy.
yeah. Canadian candied bacon.
Just drizzling down your fucking gullet, dude.
Yeah.
And you're just like, may I have some more, sir?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking cum pig.
Come pig.
All right, sorry. I
Ew.
just wanted to start with the nastiest thing I could. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the POD cast starring me, again, Mahmoul.
Me again, Philip.
I like how you're just like, I'm not doing the
Yeah, it'd be
name
like,
thing.
yeah.
that I do.
I mean, I could try.
Okay, how about this? Starring me, Gay Mike.
Me, other gay guy, Phil.
Thank you, because you know I would have done it. Okay.
yeah. You would have called
Because you
me.
really
gay,
are
so.
gayer than me, even though you've got a girlfriend who owns a vagina that she keeps, I would imagine, on her person and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
keeps it on the nightstand.
And you have what normally we call cis heteronormative straight sex, but I just feel like when you do it, it's just gay.
Yeah, it's just pathetic and gay.
No way. No. Okay. Look. There's gay as in the slur, and then gay as in based.
Yeah.
I'm both.
Yes.
I'll admit.
Gayst.
I'm gayst. All right? But you, I feel like you're just more just fucking gay.
Yeah.
Does that make
gay.
sense?
Like that? Yeah, I like the way you did that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I like the way you do stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Yeah, look, why do you always have to add man or dude or brother? Why can't you just
Because
say,
I'm that kind of guy.
just say Michael
brother.
Benton. Say Michael Alexander Benton. I fucking love you.
Michael Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I love you.
Why do you have to make it cute and funny?
Because I like cute and funny. She's cute.
And funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially her policies. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
As long as she's pissing off the people I don't like, I don't care.
Yeah, she's pissing off the left too, though, more and more.
Yeah.
Do you notice that? Because people nowadays are like, "Oh, you didn't do what you said." You
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
you
They're
fucking-"
like, you're not as
as like
best as
radical.
we thought.
I know. Yeah, she's not.
You're also a fucking puppet like all the rest.
Yeah, man. What are you gonna do? Like, it's hard not to just become totally fucking cynical, and maybe that's where you got to start.
I mean, sure, it's 2023, and this is the year of cynicism.
This finally, we got to the year of cynicism.
Yeah.
After all of that past like 8 years.
After the past
Yeah,
decade or so.
what, like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
We finally got there. All right. Okay. All right. Well, how was your week, Buster?
Great. Not too exciting. Just, I went to work. Thought about John Candy's sweet, sweet, sweet ass.
Dude. His ass. Can we talk about this real quick before we bring on them? We have a special guest with us.
Yeah.
Who's finally back after his trip to Pyongyang. Am I right? Kidding.
Right.
That's for the fans. That's for the real heads. We'll get to that slightly, but everything's good. We're going to get to the guest in a minute, but I just feel like he's not somebody who, like, you're a freak.
Yeah.
I'm a freak.
I'm a freak on a leash.
You really are, though, and that's your kink.
Yeah.
That's your kink. Mm-hmm. You're like the Davies brothers.
Who?
Laura Jane Grace, lead singer of Against Me.
Of Against Me, yeah.
She made a really good point the other day on Twitter. She was like, the Kinks might be the most influential band on rock and roll where you could not pick a single one of them out of a lineup. I think that might be true.
Yeah, they were
The
that
Davies
kind
brothers
of
are
group
the
that's like,
the
they all
Kinks.
look like plain white guys, so it's like, I think that's the Police.
Can I
don't
be
know.
honest? That's almost every single rock and roll band that
Yeah.
ever existed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Unless you look retarded, like I'm talking like, fucking like what do you think they thought of oh, I don't know, like Rob Zombie when he first came out.
Yeah.
You know? Actually, I do know. They were frightened.
Yeah.
Even though his songs were just like, yeah, I like highways and dancing with
and
robots.
the kooky girl with the dead skin.
It was like not that fucking
Slam
revolution.
in the back.
Look, don't get me wrong. White Zombie fucking rips,
Oh, fucking
dude.
White Zombie was fucking
Fucking
awesome.
amazing. I loved, Dragula's fucking
Yeah, like
great.
the early Rob Zombie
Yeah,
album.
when he went solo, sure,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking great. I'm just saying that scared people in the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
and now I think we finally are at the point where we're like, oh, wait a minute. Ohio's on fire.
Yeah.
There's a new H1N1 or something about to infect everybody. Joe Brandon is out in these streets humping pillows in public. Like, it's getting fucking real for the past decade and a half.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's not real.
What?
Oh, that was a bad segue. Can I try it again? Mm-hmm. I usually think I'm good at segues. I'll tell you what's not. Oh, you know what? No, I'll tell you what's not real. We got an email from a listener who was like, "Hey, you haven't had Alejandro on in a while." True. Mm-hmm. And you haven't had Will Pitt on in a while. Friend of the show, guest friend of the show, guest friend in my heart. You haven't had him on in a while, and it was after a discussion about North Korea back in July or August or
Last
some
summer.
shit. It was last summer. And he hasn't been on in a while. And I was like, what? Oh, fuck. I hadn't realized because you and I just kind of literally zoomed it in for a while with each other.
we got lazy.
Yeah, now we're like
Like,
actually.
we can do this at home.
Yeah, dude, and that got a little bad.
Yeah.
That was not good. We need to be in person.
Well,
at
like,
least as
yeah,
much
but
as we can.
and at the same time, we'd be like, my tummy hurts, can't do it tonight.
Yeah,
we'd like
there was-
wait till like the end of the week, like, oh shit, we're behind.
Yeah, we're behind. That happened pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
We got comfortable.
So what do you say? We get uncomfortable.
That's most of my life.
Oh, can you draw the pattern on your phone to unlock it? Because I got to have intro music for the guest.
It's a swastika. It's an L.
You take a lot of those in your life.
I do.
Long, long dicks.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's a song that you think just like is a good intro? I mean, you're a fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
Like something that's
Okay,
just like the
okay.
smoke fucking machines are going.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at it. The ring is empty.
Can we just play Ass Man?
No. We need something better than that.
Okay.
We
Well,
need something that's just like, I'm talking like, what is the bullshit the rednecks at your wrestling company come out to?
oh God, some do AC/DC, some do Drowning Pool. I come out
Drowning.
to a song from a shitty 80s movie about martial arts.
What is it?
It's called the Miami Connection is the movie. Mm-hmm. It's like a really, really bad. I want to say C grade, but it was B. But it's so awful, it's good kind of thing. Okay, there we go.
I just wanted you to stop talking mostly because I don't care about the shitty
Done
music
Drowning
you
Pool, and I
like.
said Drowning Pool.
And you did it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming straight from the early 2000s rock scene, the one, the only, Will Pitt. Will, how the heck are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, I mean, I just heard some Drowning Pool, so I'm doing pretty fucking great. To be honest
That will
with
lighten
you.
the mood.
Yeah, it'll lighten the mood every time. Look, you haven't been on in almost 6 months.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, 5-6 months, something like that.
Yeah, because it was the episode where I got sick and had to go home.
No, that's not true.
Had
That's
my
one of the
mommy
best
come get
fucking
me.
bonus episodes we ever
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, for a second, I was like, Phil's out.
Yeah.
That's how good the
Y'all
episode
did
was.
the
Yeah.
No, we did. That was Post America wrap up party.
Yeah, that was the Patriot.
Yeah, that was the Patriot
That was the
episode.
Patriot.
No, it was about a month later, and we were talking about. I don't remember.
I don't either.
Should have looked it up, but we got into a disagreement about is North Korea the greatest country of all time?
That's not the disagreement.
I know, I'm busting your chops. What was the disagreement about?
Well, I am of the view that we shouldn't nuke North Korea.
Oh,
we
I
never
totally
said
not.
no.
No. We,
We
did.
said little
No,
bitty.
no,
And
no.
the-
I
the DPRK has the right to self-determination, but that's,
Oh no. Definitely carpet bomb. If we get to nuke, You and me, real quick, okay? Would you nuke North Korea?
If they crossed me,
And what counts crossing, right?
if they said something mean about my daddy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm like George Bush.
About your daddy?
Yeah,
yeah.
they went after my daddy.
So
damn insane
tried to kill my daddy.
No,
daddy.
I would totally nuke North Korea like in the morning.
Yeah.
Like you just wake up out of a sound sleep. Should we nuke them, sir? And I'd just be like, yeah, how'd you get in my apartment? But sure. Yeah, I don't care. What do I care? What do I care? You know, I'm trying to look at twink porn.
Right.
The fuck? I got an hour before work. I'm trying to squeeze one out, bro. Will,
You
how the heck
squeeze.
you doing?
I'm doing fine. I mean, the main reason that I haven't been on the show is that in August I had a child, and
A baby.
so things have been pretty busy.
Yeah, no shit. What's it like?
And then just like generally like, okay, so here's the story. So my parents came to visit, like, I guess it was before Christmas. It was, I guess, early December. And I have a fake horseshoe over my door that I got from when I worked on House of the Clock on its walls. It's a prop from that movie. And my dad looked up at it and he said, "Oh, your horseshoe's upside down. It's supposed to catch the bad luck and keep it from coming down." And at first I didn't listen, and then like a couple days later I was like, whatever. And so I flipped it over. And ever since then, either myself, or our kid has been sick.
He fucked you over.
And so it got
like
to the
a
point
good
where
dad
like
does.
this
Pagan.
past week I was like, I'm gonna flip that shit back over. And then like my friend Sam, who I grew up with, like absolutely adore them. And they were up here to they're an archaeologist for the state of South Carolina.
Nice.
And they were on a project.
Right.
And so they came by to visit, and I told them that, and they're like, no, it's supposed to be the other way, because it's supposed to like shield from the, but yeah. And so I was just like, yeah, that just seals it. I'm just turning it back over. And so I did, and Emily was not feeling well for a few days, but then it turns out it was like a sinus thing, which she's not used to having allergy things. And I gave her a Zyrtec, and she was like fine the next day.
Yeah.
So things have been turning, and like we're finally able to get like Logan to sleep, so, at least for the most part.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
man.
all we had to do was turn the horseshoe over, and things started turning around.
You know, dads with bad luck, man. Dads with bad luck. What's the worst advice your father ever gave you?
I would say anything that has to do with Christianity.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was, my dad was like, I was like 13.
Yeah.
And he looked at me dead in the eyes. We were in the car. We were leaving Winn-Dixie. And he looked at me and he said, "Be gay." I think it's easier now. Just be gay.
Yeah.
And I took his
That's what you got
advice.
going for you, kid.
I took his advice deep.
You weren't even thinking about it before.
No,
then.
I was not. No, I was thinking about
You
how
polluted your mind.
I was thinking about how pretty, girls are. And then
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
nowhere, I was just like, I need someone to rearrange my guts. And then immediately just fell into a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get
Right.
into it, to be honest. But you guys ever seen movies?
I've seen
No.
a couple.
What I know.
I've only seen the works of Supreme Leader Kim Jong Il.
Oh, so you've seen only the best.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Choice nugs.
Yeah, just the choice nugs, dude.
Yeah.
Or it's just like little dudes jumping up, doing jumping jacks and shit. And they're like, yeah, I'm scared of that arm, man.
Yeah.
Real quick.
No, quick, just joking aside, like he actually, like, turns out he actually was a pretty good filmmaker. Like he won some awards outside of the DPRK.
Yeah, he won an award
But,
in,
yeah.
Kirks and Caicos or whatever.
Yeah,
Kirks
yeah,
and
yeah.
Caicos.
What's that? I don't. What?
Kirks and Charlie Kirks and Caicos.
He was no Tarkovsky, but apparently he was a. I haven't seen any of his movies,
Wait,
but
which
apparently
one?
he was
Which
a.
one? The little fat one now?
No, his
the
dad.
previous fat one?
Yeah,
He was a good filmmaker?
yeah. Apparently he was a decent filmmaker.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a pretty small pool of people. Are we arguing again about North Korea?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
God, I hope so.
Can we be honest? The only good filmmakers ever, born and raised in Glendale, California.
Yep,
That's
yep,
it.
yep.
That's it. That's it.
Just a specific suburb
honestly,
called Sunny Heights.
Yeah, exactly. No, I do mean this for a second. If you think about, like, have you ever seen a movie from, like, London, England?
No, what's that?
They're like well, first off, it's just some gay town. Their main street, the main street is called Figgy Pudding. They fucking suck. Okay,
That sounds disgusting.
They're, imagine, right?
Figs.
Yeah, exactly.
Figs are gross.
Figs are
London,
fucking
some
disgusting.
podunk town.
Some
no one cares
podunk
about.
town where they're just like, oh, I don't know, oh.
Would you like
oh.
some tea and crumpets?
Yeah, like fucking, and they're the ones who like, they have the fucking like, the Ray Winstone types. Just like, oh, me water broke, and you're like, what the fuck? What
No,
a
I'm,
weird
I'm
town.
gonna be real with you. The
Andy
world would
Capp.
probably be a lot better place if London was just a podunk little trading post
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
Oh, sure. If I had never heard of
There
England,
would have
all
been
the
like
better.
a completely different history of the last like 600 years that would have probably been better.
Oh, sure. England sucks, dude.
Yeah,
to be
their-
honest,
their
the English
food.
suck. And this is
Yeah.
as a reformed, like, Anglophile. When I was like 23, I was like, God, England's so cool. Their TV shows are great. You look back at them now, and it's like, what, like 3 shows? The Office,
The Office.
End of story.
Yeah.
But-
I'm a reformed Anglophone. I only speak Esperanto now.
The unifying dialect.
Okay.
Esperanto was a weird, like,
Some weird shit lib thing.
well, here's what it was. It was they tried to come up with a language that the entire Earth could speak in common.
Okay.
Okay, and we had one already. It's called
English.
Yeah, it's called English.
Because of English
Galactic
imperialism.
Basic.
Yeah, like we straight up were like, you're speaking our fucking language. And then the Vietnamese were like, we're speaking French. And we were like, oh, nuke that.
Oh, no.
Nuke
Can't
that the
speak
fuck
French.
now. Nuke that now. And you know what? Again, bad war, a lot of damage done, mainly to us,
Yeah.
but to our reputation.
It made a lot of soldiers very sad.
Yeah, but having said that, don't speak French. Don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Like they were begging for it.
Yeah, just
Like
stop.
imagine
They
if
were
you-
baguetting. For
No,
it.
no, no. That's like they were baguetting for it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
And I love you.
Speaking of the French, there was part of the American continent that the French took over, and where they still speak France, Quebec, which is in Canada, which is where
Oh.
John Candy's from.
Okay, well.
John Candy, ladies and gentlemen. Philip, pull up his Wikipedia.
All right.
Philip's gonna be the fact lady.
All right. I'll be.
Yeah, like I didn't zero research for this. I just love certain movies of his.
We never do research for this. It's just time, and good segue. It's time to talk about Jonathan Candy, who's from a what they call a sleepy bedroom community just north of a city in Chicago, Canada.
Chicago,
Rather,
Canada.
not Chicago. All right, I misspoke.
Chicago is basically
you go.
Canada.
No, you're looking it up.
Oh,
you
okay.
fucking cunt.
No, I have it looked up. I thought you wanted it back.
Chicago
Yeah,
is
I thought. Where
Chicago
the
is
fuck-
Canada with gun violence.
Okay.
When was he born?
October 31st, 1950.
All right, I'm already scared. He was born on fucking Halloween. Are you serious?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's fucking based. That's cool.
I love him even more now.
Okay. He was born in 1950, so that would make him 73 years young.
If he was
Yeah.
still
If
alive.
he was
If he's
still
still
alive.
alive.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember when he passed too. Like I remember seeing the magazine covers and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I do too.
I was
do too.
devastated.
1994, 95?
Yeah, it was 94.
Yeah. When did he die? What's the date?
March 4th, 1994.
Yeah, I remember it was on the cover of like Time magazine or something. Like I remember where I was going in for karate class and I saw the magazines
Oh my
with
god.
his
And you
with
just
him on
fucking
the cover.
sobbed in class all over your gay.
No.
You're gay. You're karate gay.
I only did karate because of John Candy.
I did because of the
Yeah,
Power
he
Rangers.
was so fucking shredded. Imagine if he just got yoked. Started his own radio show, became like the first Rogan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
god
man.
damn. Okay, so give us some fast facts about John Candy. Philip, fill 'em in.
All right. Well,
The fill 'em in
let's
segment.
see.
Fill me up, Phil.
Okay.
Just read.
John Candy was a Canadian actor and comedian known mainly for his work in Hollywood films. Candy rose to fame in the 1970s.
Are you
as-
seriously just reading the
He
Wikipedia?
said read it.
Go.
He said read, motherfucker. I'm just going by what he's saying. Candy rose to fame in the 1970s as a member of the Toronto branch of the Second City and its sketch comedy series, which is SCC.
Yeah, he was on SCTV.
I remember
SCTV.
some of that.
along with Eugene Levy,
Eugene Levy,
Martin Short.
Rick Moranis,
Martin Short a little bit later.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yep.
Yeah, just the legends that came out of SCTV is just unreal.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's every bit as rivals SNL in the early years.
Yeah, I'd say that they are batting 1,000. Honestly,
Yeah. No, if you look back at a lot of those old sketch shows,
SNL just has the numbers because they've been at the game a lot longer.
Yeah.
SCTV was only around for a little bit, and they really did bat 1,000.
nah, they didn't. I got to be honest.
I like
gonna,
Mad
so
TV
now
a
hold on.
lot.
I'm gonna argue with you here.
In terms of like
every
creating
s-
stars,
Yeah, no, I get that. Okay, fair enough. That's 1,000. But in terms of
That's what I'm
like,
talking
in terms of like sketches, every sketch show, 900% of it sucks, and then there's 1% that you remember. Like
I've
seriously.
never actually watched it. I just know that like I love everybody that came from it.
Oh well, there was one with Rick Moranis. I think is that how you pronounce it? Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
He knows this stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Rick
It's
Moranis.
Russian.
Yeah, it is Russian. That's right. Sadly, all right. You know, Ukraine. Where Rick Moranis and some other asshole just play just like dumb Canadian characters.
Yeah.
They made a whole movie.
That
with them,
movie,
those characters.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew.
Yeah.
It was him
fuck.
and-
Well, yeah, him and
Something
The
Thomas.
guy from Wendy's.
Something Thomas. Dave Thomas.
Dave Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that one, but
Well,
yeah,
no
it is.
shit.
yeah, it's
I don't
it's
know.
he's a character actor. He's one of those guys you see him and you're like, oh, I've seen him in a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
He's
but,
in
like, I
Happy
can't
Gilmore
remember
is
his
the
name.
one who's just like he's just like you suck,
Yeah,
Happy
he had
Gilmore
the-
or whatever.
That wasn't
He
Dave
had the
Thomas.
jowls and the perpetual
wasn't Dave
disappointed
Thomas?
No,
face.
except he's on that same show, but
okay then, don't ever.
his
correct
name is
me.
Joe Flaherty.
Flaherty.
Yeah.
Flaherty.
Yeah, it was like the show where it was like, oh yeah, you hosers.
Yeah.
That whole bit,
Yeah, and it's just
which I think they actually did on SNL for a sketch at one point.
did they really? They brought that
I
over.
think so.
Must have been a hit, but it's one of those things where like I follow on.
Don't quote me on that.
On Reddit, I follow the SNL subreddit where people are constantly just like, "What's the best era? What's the best era?" Or just like, oh my God, did you see last weekend's thing where the weekend did this thing with somebody? And you're just like,
I don't know
hey,
who's worse.
Your show has always sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, 90s kids like us, we grew up in what we always say is the best era of SNL or second best if you want to.
But everybody who was a teenager during one of the eras says that was the best era.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm saying to the people who listen to this show, the 90s era with Chris Farley and fucking Norm Macdonald and David Spade and Adam Sandler and all that shit. That show, I downloaded like 8 seasons from like 88 to 96, right?
Yeah.
And I watched them and I was sitting there just like, oh, SNL's always sucked no matter who I like being in it. 'Cause I love Fred Armisen. That was like, what, 12, 15 years ago?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sucked too. Whoever's on there now, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, but that sucks too.
Yeah.
SNL's not that fucking great.
No,
We can
no.
get way better shit on a 5-minute YouTube short somebody made, a fucking 30-second YouTube.
Mad TV was better.
Fucking TikTok is better at that.
Shane Gillis, when he got canceled, he said, well, I'm glad. I always thought fucking Mad TV was better anyways,
It
right?
is.
And you know what? He was right. Mad
Yeah.
TV was fucking great.
Yeah.
It had Key and Peele.
Had Key and Peele. Fucking before that, dude. You had Artie
Will
Lang,
Sasso.
psycho-ass Will
Orlando
Sasso.
Jones.
Yeah, Orlando Jones, man.
Harry
Whatever
Spears.
happened
David
to him?
Herman.
Yeah,
Yep,
David
Herman was great.
King of the Hill.
Yep. And fucking Office Space,
Office,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. Why
Yep.
should I change my name? He's the one who sucks.
Yeah, he's one of
Yeah.
fucking
He's
sucks.
amazing, yeah.
There's so many good people on Mad TV. Will Sasso.
Yeah.
Will Sasso.
Yeah.
Will Fatso.
Yeah.
And I mean that lovingly. But Will Fatso.
Mo Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah. More like Les Collins. Have you noticed that?
Oh man, she was so funny for a minute, and then she just I guess she just like
Deborah Wilson was the
Deborah
same
Wilson.
thing.
yeah, Deborah Wilson.
Yeah, they
like,
play her.
they were
and,
great on Mad TV, and then I guess they just like decided to.
Well, I
do
remember
other
they had
things.
the like the Latino barrio girls who were
Yeah.
just like on like you know what I'm saying, like they were doing that whole
Yeah.
thing. That was the whole bit. That
Yeah,
was
doing the
whole
Rosie
bit.
Perez thing.
They were doing the Rosie Perez thing where they were just like fast talking Latina chicks who were just like what the fuck, you know, and that was it. That was the whole fucking joke.
Miss
Yeah.
Swan.
Miss Swan. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Miss
That
fucking
holy
Swan.
yeah,
Holy shit.
just a little Jewish lady.
Alex
No, it's a
Borstein.
Chinese lady.
Little
Alex
Jewish-
Borstein is a fucking legend.
Yeah, she really is.
Little-
She is amazing.
Little Jewish ladies are kind of like the original little Chinese ladies. Right? Like they were just kind of like, and then like before you knew it, she did that. That was an amazing fucking bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
like she's like Miss Maisel. Like she's amazing in that.
Well, no, she's marvelous in it though.
Ah.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. How about this? Wait a minute, we're burying the lead. Michael McDonald.
Love him.
Oh yeah.
Michael McDonald
Oh yeah.
playing
As
like
Rusty?
some weird like
Or Stewart?
inverted pedophile character.
Yeah.
Stewie,
No!
yeah. Stewart, yeah. He was like wearing wax lips in one skit. Look, that was so balls to the wall, offensive, weird, strange that I think it does elevate it in this day and age above SNL, which always just kind of had that prestige bullshit. But SCTV,
Yeah, like SNL always had that kind of thing. Like, oh no, we talk about politics, where just comedy goes to die.
Yeah.
yes, no. I'm sorry. Louis Black is genuinely not that funny.
Yeah.
He's not. I respect Louis Black. Okay?
Yeah.
But his whole thing was just fucking Bush sucks.
He's an angry
and
old man, is
And
all-
you just
yeah.
sit there and go,
And then
"I
after
agree."
Bush, he just didn't really have anything for.
No.
No, because he was
He
just
just
like your
disappeared.
regular kind of New York Jewish liberal guy, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
But he was just like Obama, we're fine, and it's just like, well, I don't know, maybe like the thrust of where we're headed sucks, like not just who's nominally in charge for 4 years.
Yeah.
Anyways, SCTV was sort of the thing for that's SNL for Canadians, but that's also SNL for a lot of people in like Buffalo, Detroit, a lot of the like just around.
Yeah, just over the border places.
Yeah, just
Youpers.
over the border. Huh? What did you just say to me? You
Youpers.
Chicago.
yeah, Youpers.
Yeah.
People from the Upper Peninsula.
They're Canadians. Fuck off.
Oh
Pretty
no,
much,
fuck them.
yeah.
Can we just get rid of that?
Let's get rid of all of like just all the top north. It's like,
Cut it
No,
off.
we
Just
fought
cut it
a
off.
war
yeah.
for that. 1812. No. That was a whole thing.
That's a good point. It's like when the Queen died, and I saw like conservatives being like, "It's so sad," and it's just like, "The fuck are you doing?"
Fucking cuck.
yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
no, fuck that cunt in the face with a big rubber dick.
Yeah.
piece of shit. I don't love her.
a big royal dick.
Now, Philip, please continue with the factoids. Those are open headphones. They suck. It doesn't matter. You don't
All right.
even have to wear them. Trust me.
He grew to prominence in with his roles in
Eating a lot of food. That's how he grew
in
to
eating a lot of
prominence.
food in the 1980s and being in movies such as Stripes.
Hold on,
Splash.
stop. We're going to go one movie
Okay.
by one movie.
Okay.
And he went to go get something. So real
Okay.
quick, are you okay? You look nervous that you're on camera.
I'm all right.
No, you look like you're freaking out, man.
Really?
Like you look really anxious.
Are you just gaslighting me?
No, I wouldn't gaslight. I don't know what that means,
Yeah, okay.
but I just want to say for the people listening that you can check us out on YouTube. Link will be in today's description. If you're watching us on YouTube, thanks. Philip, seeing as we're on camera right now, you look really anxious and freaked out and nervous, dude.
No, I don't.
And also, you look really bad. You're like yellow and green. Like, I am fucking with you. I knew you were
I
fucking-
know, but don't do that shit. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, I guess I have to issue a
picking
correction
on
too
me.
from. No, I'm not picking on you. I'm picking up you and
Fucking
lifting
bully.
you into the heavens because I love you. Mm-hmm. You know, and I want you to be in heaven with me, not in hell where you belong.
Hell ain't a bad place to be.
That is where all the fun people are.
That is
That's where
where all the fun people
ACDC's
are.
at or will be at.
That's where they're. Well, I'd say
Well,
about
I mean,
half of
about
the members
half,
are
yeah.
there.
Half of the members are there.
Half are up there waiting. Just
I
going,
want to be
"Come on,
where
you
Bon
cunts."
Scott's at.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Just
he seemed like
purgatory.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's in hell. He's in hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's got like a desk job now, and he's like.
Yeah,
really
no,
changed
no,
his
he's in
ways.
hell, but he's got like an honored spot.
Yeah.
No, they wanted to give him one because they thought it'd be cool as shit, you know. But he was just like, honestly, after all that, I just want a desk job, you can't, right? And they were just like, here's a desk job, and he's like, oh, you know, and he just sits there now and he answers the phone. Hello, Bon Scott.
Yeah.
People just like, Mr. Bon Scott, sir, I love you. Can you bring me gifts for Christmas? That's what they do up down there.
Yeah.
Down under.
He's the Santa Claus.
He's Santa
down
Claus.
under, yeah.
He's Santa Claus in the old shitty little continent, I guess.
If you
technically.
leave booze out, he'll come bring you presents.
if you leave a gram of good fucking coke, he'll
Yeah.
come down and
He'll
get it.
take alcohol and some fucking dope.
Phil, you were about to list the filmography of John Candy, the sugary treat that we're here to talk about today.
Yes.
And
Whose real name was John Kandlebowitz.
Did you know that?
John Franklin Kandlebowitz.
Was it really? Wow.
It's Candy.
Okay. Yeah. Brother of Fran?
Brother of
Can Leibowitz?
yeah, the brother of Fran Leibowitz.
Famous New York writer
Mm-hmm.
that I think only gay guys know.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
go on.
that's why I know. Who
Only gay guys and Lena Dunham.
Yeah. Which is the gayest thing ever.
You're kind of my Lena Dunham.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll put rocks in your pussy.
Oh, that's all. God damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why wasn't she canceled? Fucking hell.
Oh, she
bitch.
was. It's just that
No,
she's
her
she's
shitty
rich.
career canceled her.
It's just that she's
Yeah.
rich.
I like
so,
how
yeah.
like we all
Rich parents and she's
okay,
rich too.
not
so-
you, but me and him are like fucking fruity dumb nerds. So like we totally fell for the whole girls thing in like 2014.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
God,
well, I mean, like it was a good show for a little bit, and then it just
for a
got
little
really
bit.
tired.
And then it was just like, oh my gosh, she's like, what if every episode opens with my big fat ass getting fucked by my hot ass boyfriend, fucking Adam Driver?
That's not
I want
happening.
to get fucked by Adam Driver every episode or Rez Ali.
And it's like, bitch, who doesn't? Get
Yeah.
in line, all right? If I could just be, you know.
He's a Sith.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's a Sith with a big old dick.
Yeah.
With a big
Yeah, with a
uncut
big-
dick. That's what I'm saying. Phil, imagine if right now in the middle of this podcast, Adam Driver comes walking in, right? And he's got that classic Adam Driver thing. He's like, I want to talk to my ex-boyfriend, Phil. And he picks you up, right? And
I
you're
look like a Siamese
And you're
cat.
standing there and you're like kind of shaking. You're nervous and stuff. You're like
Yeah, he beats
flop
me.
sweat and stuff. No, he like slowly and you're like, hey, Mr. Adam Driver, it's nice to meet you. And he like takes your pants down. And he pulls them all the way down over your feet and stuff like that. Your shoes are still on even. He just whips them down,
Oh,
right?
wow, that's
and
power.
he picks you up. And he's got you like under your knees lifting
Or you-
you
or
up.
you
He
walk
pretzel
in.
fucks you into the couch, and me and Will are just like, God damn. And we know we're getting views, so we don't say shit.
Yeah.
But you can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
his
yeah.
big old fucking like Christmas ham ass just as
Yeah.
it's thrusting into your fucking body. What would you do?
Apparently
Bro.
nothing. Doesn't sound like I could do much.
Apparently, take it.
Yeah, apparently I would just take it and be like, yeah, it happened.
You would take the whole fucking 8?
Yeah.
I'm talking 8.
It's the
Take, take the whole fucking pile driver.
Well, I mean, it's for the views, and I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, so you're just looking at him. You're just getting piled.
And you'll just be like, I'm getting pile driven by Kylo Ren.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
just looking at him in the face, and he's like, and you're like, totally, your face is just nothing but horror. But
Yeah.
you're looking at him, and you just go, I'm a big fan of you, mister. I loved you in the first 2.
And
I
you'll
love
be
you
like,
in
give me
Loki."
that whole Star Destroyer.
I loved you and Logan Lucky.
And he's just like, shut up, shut up.
Movies about NASCAR.
He's like, keep mentioning my movies, mention my movies, mention my movies.
Shut up. Just keep calling my dick a Star Destroyer.
And then you just explode like a balloon filled with Adam Driver's semen.
Okay, I was gonna say it's got to be a cum balloon.
Right? It's a cum
Yeah,
balloon
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Name of the episode? Probably not.
Yeah.
But that happens. What would you do
Well, your name is Fill Me Up.
with Adam Driver's semen?
And my name is Fill Me Up Buttercup.
Phil, can you
Fill me up, Buttercup.
Phil?
Don't you let me down.
Can you read some of John Candy's movies?
All right.
I'll be right back. But let's go one by one. Even if you haven't seen it, talk
Okay.
about how you haven't seen it. I'll be right back.
Filmography. All right.
Go just the filmography.
Okay. Well, his debut in 1973, he's uncredited for Class of '44 as Paul. Don't know.
No idea.
Okay. It seemed like a good idea at the time as Kopek.
I don't know.
The Clown Murders as Ollie. I've heard that's like a slasher comedy.
Go until you reach like probably late 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
w-
1941. That's probably
Never saw it.
The late 70s, early 80s.
That was the late 70s, you cock.
You went to 1941. I said go to the 70s.
Oh.
The movie is 1941.
Okay. Well, your favorite movie, The Blues Brothers.
Come on my face.
Okay. Your favorite movie, The Blues Brothers. Walk away. You know, not a big Blues Brothers fan.
Hang out there for a minute. I gotta pee, but I want to talk about the Blues Brothers. Please.
He was in the Blues Brothers?
Yeah, he's an officer. He plays a cop.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Parole Officer. Yeah, I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
don't know. Let's talk about Blues Brothers a little bit, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
What is, like my dad really loved that movie.
Same.
Loved the soundtrack.
like he liked the movie.
but I
and it would
feel like
always
that
be
was
on.
like such a boomer thing because I remember it playing on VH1 all the
Yeah,
time.
and I
and
remember-
it's that is actually one of those movies where if I actually put it in and like sat down and watched it, it would be like I could have sworn I'd seen this kind of movies.
Well, I've seen that movie a shit ton of times, but that just means I've only seen just certain parts. I'm like, this movie's not funny, and they're not blues. Damn it, they're not blues.
Well, they're Chicago blues.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Delta. You know.
Yeah.
I want the shoebox guitar.
No, like the when you're talking like blues in the 70s and early 80s, you're basically talking about like blue collar, like urban dance hall music.
Okay.
So like that encompasses that encompasses everything from like the kind of like big horn stuff from Chicago to like Bruce Springsteen came out of that scene too in New Jersey, like the kind of dance hall scene where it's just because like when me and Emily went and saw Bruce Springsteen, don't want to rub it in.
Yeah.
That did piss me off.
Rich boy.
'Cause I emailed him. I keep saying emailed. I'm 58. I emailed him a picture. It was a meme about Joe Brandon. No,
Yeah.
but I texted him the day it was happening, and me and him kept missing each other the past month or so. I was like, "Hey, you busy?" And he was like, "Oh, my life's falling to bits and pieces." I was like, well, "That sucks." No, but God damn it! I texted Will and I was like, "Hey, what you up to tonight?" It was a couple Fridays ago, and he was like, "I'm seeing the motherfucking boss." And I got to be honest, this is embarrassing, and I didn't tell you this. The second he texted me that, I'm seeing the motherfucking boss. My first thought was, oh, he's saying he's gonna come hang out with me.
Oh,
And he's calling me the boss. I felt like I wanted to fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
Oh, he's seeing Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, it's not
the
me.
boss. Yes, no, but I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. I'm not making a joke. Second he
You're-
said that,
you're
I was
just
like,
waiting
I was
all
like,
day.
I was like, oh, he's calling me the boss. That's so sweet of him. Oh, I love Will. I wish we didn't have that huge falling out over his love of North Korea.
Yeah.
And how he wants America to be North Korea. And I was so upset when I found out, oh, he's saying fucking Bruce Springsteen's my hero, dude. Like, I love Bruce.
It was
Bruce.
Even as a punker,
that was actually my first
above.
time going to a concert and getting emotional and getting
bet.
and tearing up.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Was there a song in particular, or just the event itself?
Well,
in general, or having paid
a quick
$200
little
to see
aside.
him?
A quick little aside before we get back to dance hall blues. But
Oh, we must.
and
It's
I-
John Candy.
we're diverting real quick, and I promise I'm going to stick the landing.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we watched. So you know the song Johnny 99 from Nebraska.
Yeah, that's one of the most dark fucking. I love
It's a
that
deeply
song.
dark song.
I love that song.
But they did Johnny 99.
It's about.
but they-
It's
but they-
about a. What would you just tell Phil? What's
No,
it
no,
about?
go ahead,
basically?
go ahead.
It's about a. It's about a serial killer, I believe.
It's about a guy who gets fired and then he gets into a shootout with the cops.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
if you haven't heard Nebraska, it's without the E Street Band.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
just
Yeah,
him
it's just
acoustic.
him,
He
yeah.
wrote like 10 songs, I think, on the dot. 10
in like
songs.
a hotel room.
Yeah,
with
and he
like
did
a
it with the
small
he did it with the
recorder.
4x4
Yeah.
recorders. Yeah, and he realized.
Atlantic City is a fucking classic.
It
Yeah,
is.
but no, you know what my favorite is at the end of the album. Just real quick before you go back, because we're gonna have to divert as you go. My favorite song by him, all time, okay, for me, is not from like the E Street Shuffle and shit like that. Oddly enough, it's from Nebraska, and it's the final song on the album, "Reason to Believe," because it can sound optimistic if you want it to.
Yeah.
Or it can be the most deeply fucking heartbreaking song I've ever heard. Everybody's looking for a reason to believe.
See, mine is
God.
She's the One.
Oh,
That's
sure.
my favorite Springsteen song. With the
Sure.
Bo Diddley beat and everything. Oh.
Mine's The Wrestler. I hate that song.
Yeah, Born to Run is just one of the greatest records ever to
Yeah.
make.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But anyway,
go on.
So they did a version of Johnny 99, but it was like a big version of Johnny 99 with the whole band.
So it
horns.
worked with the band.
But
'Cause the
here's-
whole reason he did
but it
the
wa-
album was
but
to
the
win.
reason that it worked was very subtle.
Oh, cool.
Towards
Okay.
the end of the song,
What?
the horn section came down from the platforms,
Yeah.
and they formed into a New Orleans style funeral procession with
You
the
mean
horns.
like the end of fucking Rain Dogs by Tom Waits? Like
Yeah,
that
but
style?
but it was
Anywhere I Lay My Head
still
style?
upbeat. But then they were marching, and they were like doing this big horn section, and I like fucking like choked
That's-
up and
yeah, that's
Have
almost
you ever heard of
lost it.
funeral procession?
Like the
Go to your phone
But
right
like
now.
you're listening to I was
Go to Tom Waits Anywhere I Lay My Head and don't start playing it. Hand it to me. I want to show you something.
but like watching it, I was like, this is a really upbeat version of Johnny 99.
Yeah,
because
which is-
they did it. It was like old style like bluesy rock and roll for a while with
Okay,
horns,
okay.
and then it just kind of evolved into this thing, and then like the procession happened, and there was just like, and like I was just like, holy shit! Like the end of the song is a funeral procession, and it just like fucking hit me so fucking hard.
Okay,
that.
so, real quick, Tom Waits. This is the first thing that pops in my mind. It's not going to sound the exact same, obviously, as what he's talking about, probably, but it's from a song called "Anywhere I Lay My Head," and here's the funeral procession part of it. Okay, and you know this is what Mike and folk do down in like Saint Bernard Parish
Yeah.
and shit like that.
it's like the horns and they're going in line. I think I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah, that.
I can't hear it. Oh, I'm straight up unplugged. Yeah, it was similar to that.
Makes me want red bean and rice.
I got the cookbook on it. They're right there. Hold on. Love shit like that. But okay.
But anyway, so to get back to it, when
So you got emotional. You're crying.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
girlfriend's looking at you like, "Is this the man?"
no, she was into it too.
It's just
But,
a
like-
song.
But like Emily was like, oh, it's a lot of like, you know, like big moments, and then just kind of like la 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 la's and da da da's and ba 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 ba's.
Sure.
And-
Okay. Fair enough.
And I was like, yeah, because like it kind of where he comes from is like the 70s, like 60s and 70s, like dance hall blues world, where it's just like everybody's very drunk. So you got to give people a simple melody and something to sing along to.
Sure.
Not too complicated with words, but just some la la la's so that they can dance and have a good time.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like
But like you know, with Springsteen, you get the added sort of like benefit of like when you actually do pay attention to the lyrics, they're fucking poetry.
no, 100%. I mean, look, he was a huge fucking Dylan fan.
Yeah,
So, like, when you listen to, like, Madman's drummers, bombers, and Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat, that's him just trying to be like, how can I do fucking, you know, like Blonde on Blonde or something?
yeah, exactly.
You know, and can I be honest? The older I get, the more I'm like, nah, that's the perfection of what Dylan was trying to do.
Yeah,
Because, you know, I can respect Dylan. I love Dylan, right? But I don't go back to Dylan as much as I do Springsteen.
yeah.
And
Springsteen's more my guy.
And me too, 100%. Because Springsteen fucking spoke for working people.
Yeah, he
Whereas
did.
Dylan, he didn't speak for like just Greenwich Village.
Yeah, he spoke
idiot
for
assholes.
Midwestern transplants.
Yeah, exactly. It's hyper specific, and I respect Dylan. I really do.
It was very much of a specific time.
But when you-
although I do love Nashville Skyline.
Nashville Skyline's great. You know what I've come around. I used to say my favorite was Blonde on Blonde, right?
Blood on the tracks, baby.
The only
Desire?
No, hold on.
Oh my God.
Desire is great, but the one record I have by him that I put on weekly, bi-weekly. I'm not this depressed.
Yeah. Right.
Blood on the Tracks.
I've
Yeah.
got three
love
Dylans,
Idiot
but I can't.
Wind.
I don't
Idiot
know.
Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that, or fucking buckets of rain. Like it's just it's such a fucking perfect album where he is wrecked by divorce, by
Yeah.
fucking falling off after 2 shitty albums in a row. Like, I adore it. And it's just before his Christian period.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was an interesting fucking period. Because you had those CDs back in the day.
Yeah, my dad was big into like my dad is like the one fan of his Christian period.
Okay. You know who's not a fan of his Christian period?
No one else.
And certainly not John Candy.
Okay,
Philip,
yeah.
resume filmography.
Well, back to the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, you stuck the landing.
We
Yep.
gotta talk Blues Brothers. There we go.
Because
Third
like
man over here.
that's kind of the world of blues at that point was this kind of because like blues had evolved from this like very idiosyncratic sort of like very southern, very black thing.
Yeah.
And had like by the 70s become just like dance hall music. And that's what like and like with Blues Brothers apparently like Dan Aykroyd was from Chicago, loved like Chicago blues. And he wasn't from Chicago. He was Canadian.
No, he's from like Toronto.
Yeah, but he would get the
yeah.
Chicago radio stations. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And he became really good buddies with Belushi. And Belushi was like, I fucking hate blues. I'm into heavy metal.
Punk rock and metal. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he was,
his favorite band was Fear.
yeah. And he was like,
his
and
favorite
apparently
band. That's what we have in
Aykroyd was
common.
like, well, you educate me on heavy metal and I'll educate you on blues. And
Yeah.
that's where the Blues Brothers came from.
I got the blues.
But
on
like,
me.
I said to him while you were away that Blues Brothers is one of those I could have sworn I'd seen this movies.
It really is because I've seen like certain parts. I've
Yeah.
never watched the whole thing because I just don't fucking want to.
Oh my God. That is the perfect. I could have swore I saw this movie.
It is.
It really fucking
Because it was
is.
on VH1 constantly.
Constantly. And I've seen the
TBS.
scene. And I've seen the scene with Aretha Franklin
Yep.
as the short order cook or whatever that breaks out
Her-
into a big song and dance thing.
And then
I've
there's
seen-
I remember
a
Carrie Fisher.
scene with the one guy that does.
I remember the car crashes.
Yeah, with the Nazis and shit and
Who's-
Skokie or something.
I don't remember the Nazis.
Oh
I remember
my God.
I remember the
Oh,
big
yeah.
cop car.
There is
car
an
crash.
actor, a character actor who was big back then. You would know him if you saw him.
Was it Randall Tex Cobb?
No, it's not fucking
some reason I-
Randall Tex Cobb.
You said.
Well,
not
apparently
me,
John
not
Candy was in
Tex.
Blues Brothers, and I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I don't either. What was he? Who did he play? In
He's
it?
a cop in it.
Okay, keep going. Then that doesn't count.
Christ.
Okay, well
You
he's in
fucking wasted 10 minutes on this.
We've spent way more time than that on Blues Brothers. That
Let's
came up
move.
like a while ago.
He's
Let's
in-
move. And you have to remember it.
Let's
before you
skip
say it.
forward to say Uncle Buck.
We're going to Stripes.
Stripes.
Stripes. Okay,
Fucking
never
adore
mind.
that movie.
Yeah.
I adore that movie.
He's in Stripes as Dewey Oxburger.
He is so fucking funny
His
in that.
fucking glasses.
There's a scene where they're in the training camp. or
That's
whatever.
another one of those I could have sworn I'd seen this movie.
You never saw. Oh, okay. Here's the thing about that movie. Okay, the thing about Stripes. It's a Bill Murray vehicle. His best friend in it is
Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis and John Candy are in it.
No, but Harold Ramis specifically is his best friend.
Yeah.
And John Candy plays just a guy who wound up in there named Oxburger, Dewey Oxburger. And
A fat guy in the group.
Yeah,
Like, I remember this.
Oh, was he fat? Obviously.
I just don't remember anything about the movie. Like it's
There's a
just,
scene in there where it's just a bunch of fucking retards wind up in fucking training for the military and they deserve not to be. They totally should be cut, right? But they wind up doing it. The first half of that movie, as anybody will tell you, the first half is amazing.
The
Some
second
of
half
the
just sucks.
Second half, I wouldn't say sucks, but I hear you.
like Full Metal Jacket.
It's under.
Think Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. So second half kind of sucks. You're right, Phil.
So it's like.
But there's a part in there with
Independence Day.
Dewey Oxburger.
Dewey
Ox.
Coxburger.
There's a part in there where John Candy is, everybody's like, so what made you sign up? It's like, well, I just wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and all that kind of stuff. And they go to John Candy, and he says, oh fuck, what was it? He's like, yeah, to be honest, I thought this would be good for me, I'm trying to don't know if you guys can tell, but I've got a bit of a weight problem.
Yeah.
And everybody goes, no. And he goes, yeah, And I just thought, what is it, a 6 week program? I just thought it'd be perfect for me.
It's 6 weeks, man. I think it's 4 years. I think that's the minimum, isn't it?
For the military?
Like 2 to 4.
It's not
4.
40.
I didn't say 40. I said
No,
4.
you said 40.
I did not
You
say
said
40.
You said they're in there for 400 years. They're not vampires.
Wow, you go
Phil.
from 40 to 400.
Apparently
What if they
do.
were vampires? That would be the army you need to create.
Okay, here's the army I've always wanted, okay?
Hammers.
I want a bunch of army hammers. Imagine
They eat people. So
1 million cannibalistic army hammers,
Cannibals-
and the other side, like the Chinese army or
Yeah.
the Russian army or the whoever's next,
Yeah.
right? All Timothy Chalamet twinks.
Okay, now
They're
that's
all
a
just
war.
like little twinks.
That's like Vietnam Part 2.
Dude, just a bunch of Timothy Chalamets coming over the horizon.
Running
and,
with
and a
AKs
bunch of
at a
army
bunch of
hammers
army
that are
hammers.
like, I'm about to fuck you until you come.
Yeah.
I'm going to rearrange your guts.
This is Call Me By Your Name too.
Is Call Me By Your Name too.
Vietnam Electric Boogaloo.
Why is it always going to be Electric Boogaloo?
Because that's just.
Why do you have to do this to me?
Because I do.
Why?
Because I can.
Because you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's very abusive of you.
Yeah. Well.
It's Gary abusive, to be honest.
Yeah, it's Gary abusive.
Philip's ass.
Yeah.
Grab a glass and just fill it with water. Yeah. It's okay. I drink cigarettes.
I know you do. It's like coffee.
It's Cavife, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm assuming one of those like
I
hacks.
remember Kavifi.
I'm gonna, in like 30 years.
Yeah.
I'll be at some nightclub nobody's at. And she'd be like, I woke up this morning. I needed a fresh, hot cup of Cavife.
Cavife.
Does anybody remember Cavife?
People are just going,
People are like, no. I was born when TikTok was banned.
yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. You fucking chai coms. And I get like very right wing as I get older.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about nothing
Okay.
but these first two movies. What's after?
Well,
What comes next, bitch?
National Lampoon's Vacation as Russ Lasky.
Oh yeah, the guy at the
security guard.
That was such
yeah,
a great
yeah.
role.
That was very funny.
He
That was
is
very
so
good.
fucking funny in that.
But that's not really a John Candy movie yet.
Let's get there.
Let's get to like
Drop a
what
lighter.
like a John like
Pick
a
up your
true.
fucking lighter, cunt.
I can't. It's literally under.
I have
that
to pick
table.
up stuff for you now.
because it's where you're at.
you fucking crippled. Where is it?
I could be. It's not like behind your stool.
Then keep talking ahead.
Okay.
Never
yeah.
been this upset.
Russ Lasky. As the
Yeah.
the,
we
timid-
don't get to like true John Candy movies until like Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next movie again? What was it again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Vacation.
No, after Vacation.
Going Berserk.
Skip.
Skip it.
Okay.
Imagine this is a playlist and you didn't put it on shuffle.
Sesame Street presents Follow That Bird.
Skip.
Shut the fuck up.
Summer Rental. That's a good one.
Okay, to be fair, that's one I never saw.
Never saw
I
it.
love it.
What can you say?
Just
Just real quick.
Oh, that's the one with him and
where they go to the
Aykroyd.
beach.
There's
No,
Ack-
that's
No,
the Great
that's him and
Outdoors.
John Cusack.
Another
Oh, Great
one of my
Outdoors.
That's him and
favorites.
Joan
June
Cusack.
Cusack,
Is
their
it-
mother or something.
Is one of the Cusacks in it?
No, that's One Crazy Summer.
Is he in it?
Nope.
Then
but it
skip.
has J Pivs.
Is J Pivs in it?
J Pivs is in my
Oh my
One Crazy
God.
Summer.
Is Turtle in it?
No,
Why?
but it has Bobcat Goldthwait.
The original Turtle.
Yeah.
The original Turtle. Okay. We're still going to do our Entourage podcast soon. Don't worry. Oh,
Okay.
excuse me. Entourage podcast now. That's when we've really run out of ideas. Go on.
Your favorite Mel Brooks movie, Spaceballs. He's barf.
I love
Talk
Spaceballs.
about it.
I love Spaceballs.
I like Spaceballs.
I'm putting my microphone away.
Spaceballs
It's
is
a
a
fun little
classic
Star
for
Wars
me.
parody.
I
Yeah.
love Spaceballs.
Spaceballs sucks. And you know what? I'm going to go further at this point. Star Wars sucks. Go
Oh,
on.
it does now, yeah.
No,
I mean, it has for a while.
Maybe it always did.
All right, listen.
Maybe we're just a bunch
Stop
of
knocking
fucking
Star
babies.
Wars. I brought my N64, and we're gonna play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer later. So
Pod racing. Yeah, we're going to go
Yeah,
pod
sure.
racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be Sebulba.
That doesn't make the movie
You're always
better.
Sebulba.
I like Sebulba.
I'm always Anakin?
Yeah. Andy!
Anal.
I'll see you, this boy. Armed and Dangerous. Frank Dooley.
Okay.
Love it.
You've never seen it.
What?
Armed and Dangerous.
No.
With him and
Armed and
Eugene Levy.
Nope.
No, you did it wrong. Armed and Dangerous. You better watch your step. I fucking love Armed and Dangerous.
It's come on Comedy
is
Central all the time.
all the fucking time back in the day.
I don't remember this.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
I don't remember this at all.
Okay, here's basically the plot. In fact, here's the entire plot. I can say it in one sentence. John Candy and Eugene Levy play morons who become security guards and uncover a massive criminal plot involving the police department and the security place they work for.
So like Paul Blart?
That's it. Paul Blart, but
Pre-Paul Blart.
But it's yeah. But not just pre-Paul Blart. It's Paul Blart, but instead of look, Kevin James is a funny, nice
Yeah.
guy. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
nothing against him.
No, I love Kevin James.
Okay, that's great. But you know what you love more? John Candy,
Candy.
plus Eugene Levy. Bam. And a young Meg Ryan, by the way. And she is a fucking fox.
She is.
It's a fantastic film. I recommend people check it out. Genuinely. Can I guess what the next one is?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
No, can I guess?
No.
Can I just guess?
Yes.
Why do you have to say
yes.
it?
Yes.
Is the next one Who's Harry Crumb?
We're getting there.
Is it Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yes.
It is. I knew it.
A classic. We've already covered it.
Yes.
No need to retread
We've talked
it.
to. Hold on. Let me just pitch it to the audience. If you have not heard us cover it, go to our main podcast feed. Hours of listening pleasure await. Go on.
And that's why you're the pro and I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the Great Outdoors as Chester Chet.
Did you ever see
Ripley.
The Great Outdoors?
I have not.
It's
Look,
great.
Here's okay. All right. I'll be Goldilocks here. I don't think it's great. Philip genuinely thinks everything that he saw before the age of 9 is a masterpiece because he's retarded. But I'm going to say that it's not great. It is not a good movie. Having said that, it'll put a smile on your face the entire time, and maybe that equals greatness these days.
Maybe
that's what we
Actually,
needed.
yes. I would say so.
All right, then
Okay.
fine.
All right,
It'll
well-
put a smile on your face.
That's where our standards are.
It's you know what? Then I'm just gonna say to wrap it up. It's him and Daniel Aykroyd, and they play two different dads of different families.
Daniel Hemorrhoid.
They're in-laws, yeah.
Daniel Hemorrhoid, and they are opposing fathers, like Keeping Up with the Joneses type stuff, who go to a cabin in the woods and get raped.
Fuck each other's wives.
They fuck each other's wives, and then they get raped by some sort of like weird ghoulish, Harry from the Hendersons.
It was a Wendigo.
It was Harry from the Hendersons, exactly.
Wendigo.
It's in the
Yep.
woods.
That was it. Yeah.
That's a very Canadian reference. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
A Wendigo?
Yeah, they got raped under
That's
the
Native
moonlight.
American. Like
No,
here
like,
and-
but like it's more popular in Canada than it
okay.
is in the U.S.
Okay.
It's like Canada's Bigfoot is Wendigo.
Gotcha. It's fucking scary.
No, it's not. 'cause
There's
it's not real.
there's like a whole
Do you think
there's
it's
like
not
a
real?
whole arc with
Do you think it's real?
of Wolverine comics
Do you
where he
believe-
fights a
Hold on.
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Okay, stop. First off, that's great, but do you think Wendigos are real?
No, I don't.
I
I don't
think
believe
you
in
do.
God. How the fuck am I gonna fucking believe in a spirit?
Because
Because
until,
Wendigos are real.
Yeah, dumbass. I tested you and you failed. Go on.
Okay.
failure.
Well, who's eating Harry's cum?
Your
I
mom.
think you misread that.
Oh, who's Harry Crumb? Sorry,
Because I'm eating.
Didn't
Harry's
see that
cum.
one.
love it.
You
have to.
need to see.
He's like a private
these
eye.
movies. It is not great.
No.
I am not saying it's
Saying.
great, but it is a fucking.
I do
John
need
Candy
to
vehicle.
invest more time in more like 80s comedies.
Yes, but this is again. This is a John Candy movie that is. You know what? I watched it about 6 months ago. Had a hangover. Was in bed on a Sunday morning. I was like, fuck it, I'll put it on. And I was like, you know what? This is fucking not good, and I love it. If you like John Candy, you're gonna love it.
Right.
Okay? He plays a really bad private detective. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
I think he's got a niece who's like his.
It's not his
part-
niece.
okay.
It is the young, hot as fuck, especially for the 80s. Like, she translates well to now. She didn't have big, stupid hair. Like, she is hot as fuck, but, like, clearly only 18 years old on the dot. Like,
Yeah. Who?
January 1st is her birthday. January 2nd, they were like, all right, let's make the movie.
What about January 6th?
January 6th is not in it. Having said that, she's definitely an FBI
Who are you
sleeper
talking
cell.
about?
She's a sleeper cell.
Who are you talking about?
Who are we talking about?
The daughter of the guy who's dead in it that he ends up hooking up with, basically.
I don't.
No.
Imagine
who's the
a 41
actress?
year old fat actor who fucks a 18-year-old actress who I don't know her
Who
name.
is the actor?
How am I supposed to fucking know the name of an actress in fucking
You said she
Who's
was hot.
Hiring
We were
From?
trying to figure it out.
Look it up. You're the one with the hyperlinks.
Which movie is
You're
it?
right.
dumbass?
What?
You're fucking right there.
All right. Well, you got me nervous, and I hit the Uncle Buck link.
Okay, Uncle Bunk.
Annie Potts.
Oh, Annie Potts is famous. What was she in?
Hang on. Was it?
Oh, that
No,
was
it's Annie Potts.
Janine
Yeah. Okay.
and Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Yeah,
there it is.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, no, there's no way.
That
it
is
was
not
her. No,
Annie
no, no,
Potts.
No.
That is
No.
not Annie Potts. You went to the wrong fucking thing.
No.
I'm on Harry Crumb.
Shawnee Smith.
Shawnee Smith.
What movie were we talking about? Uncle Buck?
No, who's Harry Crumb? Who's eating cum?
Okay, let's see. Yeah,
You're
actually,
killing me.
like, she's, yeah, she's in the
Shawnee
1988
Smith,
Blob.
okay.
She's in the what,
The
asshole?
Blob, the 1988 one.
Never heard of it. That movie sucks. I know you like it more in the 50s one.
Yeah,
I just don't know what to do with you sometimes.
don't do anything.
How can I finger you?
Well, this is her now.
Yep, that's her.
Yep.
That's her.
Okay.
Yep, cross-eyed and stupid looking. All right, go on. All right, what's the next one?
Well, he Home Alone as the polka king of the Midwest.
Okay,
Gus Polinski.
say movies we've heard of, dumbass.
The Rescuers Down Under as Wilbur.
Thank
That's
you.
true. I
Oh,
love
movies
that movie.
you've heard of. Nothing But Trouble. He's the deputy dentist, and he's Eldona. Fucking eat it.
Let's talk about Rescuers Down Under for a second.
Please to God, yes. I love
I-
that.
I
I
love
love
that
it more
movie.
than the other one.
Oh yeah, the first one is not good.
No, but
compared
they
to-
do have-
Rescuers Down Under. Hold on, real quick. Rescuers Down Under has one of the great opening scenes where there is a beautiful eagle.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That
It's so
sequence
Yeah.
fucking rips.
good. No,
Yeah.
there is this kind of like sweet spot of like Disney, like right in the late '80s, early '90s.
Just before the rebirth.
Oh my God,
I
it
gotta
was
rewatch that.
where you had
It's
like
where they started to
like
figure
where
out
you had
animation again.
like the Great Mouse Detective. You had
Yes,
Rescuers Down Under, and you had Fievel Goes West.
Sure.
Was that
But I
Disney?
want to say real quick that
No, Fievel
you
Goes West
don't
was not
get
Disney. Never
Rescuers
mind.
Down
Fox or
like
something.
you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get the Lion King animation without Rescuers Down Under opening sequence with the fucking eagle.
Yeah,
In the opening, that is so fucking
that was
good.
that
That
was so
movie's
gorgeous.
It's
fucking-
gorgeous. The feathers, the
That
way
was, that
it's
was like
tied
when
down
that was
and
yeah that was
struggling. Oh
that was
my
when America
God.
had this weird Australia like fascination for a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, it was after fucking
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, that's not a cock. This is a that's not a
it-
cock either.
that's not a cock.
That's me minge, but you
Yeah.
can fuck it. Like, and we all were like, yeah, look, I got a minge, bro. Remember that weird period that we all had?
I always
Oh,
have
yeah.
weird periods.
You really tell me about one, just one, because we gotta get back to this.
all right.
Even flow.
Yeah.
Heavy flow.
I was listening to Even
Cotton
Flow.
does not stop this flow.
Hey, he's got a period. It's gonna bleed everywhere here.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Not bad.
I was listening to Even Flow and I could feel it coming. I'm
It's
like, oh no, no,
heavy
no, no.
flow.
Heavy flow. And
Follow
then
the bit.
I changed the song and then I hit shuffle and Flow Rider came on.
You really are that white. You just say flow rider.
Yes.
It's flow rider, as
Okay.
in Florida. Don't get cunty with me.
Don't get cunty with me.
Look at the camera and say you were also being filmed for YouTube. And say, I'm Philip and I'm cunty. And
I'm
I
Philip and I'm cunty.
Awesome. Go on. What's next?
I'm a cunty Western singer.
What's next? It's been an hour.
Okay.
We gotta get through this.
Okay. Cool Runnings.
No, whoa.
I know,
whoa,
I saw-
whoa. You've
all right.
skipped like
Okay.
3 movies.
Only the Lonely?
Hey, the last
saw that
thing
one.
we talked about was
Nothing But Trouble.
no. Okay, go next.
No, wait, we talked about the Rescuers.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, we'll skip Nothing But Trouble.
You never saw that, right?
No.
It's a piece of shit, and only Philip likes
Directed
it.
by Dan Aykroyd.
I don't care. Yeah, exactly. And it ruined his career, like legitimately.
shit.
No, you can trace it. There's whole fucking.
And that's why he had to invest in vodka.
yes, and UFOs.
Yeah. My dad saw an alien.
Yeah, it's just like your dad sucks.
Your dad's dead sucks.
Your dad's dead.
Your dad was definitely
Let
an
it
alcoholic.
go.
Your dad's a fucking artard.
Yeah. He is Canadian.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
put-
that whole country legitimately is like autistic and can't come down here.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
like- yeah.
No, who'd they send? Mike Myers turns out it's an asshole, and then
I
nothing
hear
for.
he's a lovely guy.
I love Mike Myers. I'm just
we
saying,
got Jordan Peterson.
fair enough. They rip. They're so cool. You know what I love about Jordan Peterson is hold on, give me a second. What I love about Jordan Peterson, like legitimately, is he's like, I don't care if I look like a sobbing weirdo.
I've
He
told
just
you.
leans into
We've
it.
talked about he dresses
Yeah.
like a toddler.
No, he
does.
dresses like a re-toddler. Keep
Okay, there we
going.
go.
All right, corrected the record.
Okay.
Did we skip Uncle Buck? Like, what the fuck
I
happened?
do feel like you're skipping Uncle Buck because that's 87.
Holy shit, we did.
Because Uncle Buck
What
is
the
a-
fuck? Did you never see Uncle Buck or
Uncle
something?
Buck
I
is
know.
a
I
classic.
saw
You hate
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck?
No, here's what happened.
No, he hates Uncle Buck. That's
Uncle
what this
Buck
is.
is the movie
I
that
get
gave
the
us
feeling
John
you
Candy
don't like
like
Uncle
as
Buck.
an icon.
You fucking hate Uncle Buck. That's
okay,
what this
first
is.
off, no. The Big Pancake.
Don't you fucking dare say I hate Uncle
Do you
Buck!
really
I
hate
don't.
Uncle Buck up in this bitch?
What do you
Seriously,
do- Why are you
intentionally
doing this?
skipped Uncle Buck.
I did not
I don't
intentionally
know.
skip
Maybe
it.
it's
You
a
got me
bit.
flustered with your
Maybe it's a
bitchiness.
bit. Well, then you're
I
bitching.
love
You
Uncle
fucking hate Uncle
Loud
Buck.
noises.
Why do you hate Uncle Buck though? Like, why are you like this?
Why
Why do you fuck me like this?
Because I enjoy it.
With your shirt on, socks on.
That's
you
how you
fuck
have
me
sex.
like this out of Uncle fucking Buck.
Your shoes untied.
No, but
I know.
seriously, your shoes untied.
I don't
You
know.
are looking stupid on camera because we do YouTube now. Check us out, link in description. But he's tying the shoe now to probably throw us off the Uncle Buck scent. Why are you doing
Yeah,
this?
buck scent. When hunting, it's urine. It really is. It's like I got to rub pee on my boots so I can kill an animal. Fuck
No,
this.
but seriously, you can't take away from it. Why did you try and skip Uncle Buck? Do you not like it? Do you hate comedy? Do you hate John? Hold on, stop.
I
stop,
don't
stop.
like
No,
uncles.
everybody stops.
You don't like Uncle?
I don't like uncles. I only like dads. Every uncle is my dad.
That's why you call him Daddy.
Every person is my dad.
Yeah.
Do you imagine that? Just walking, hey, dad. It's like, I don't know you.
Let's try it out.
I mean, there is a thing where people say like, "Hey, cousin."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people. Maybe we should start
Black
saying,
people
"Hey,
say
dad."
like cuz and stuff. What
Yeah.
if we said this? Hey, Daddy.
Hey, daddy.
Yeah, that's the white version of cuz.
Yeah. Hey,
Like,
daddy.
yo, that's gay.
It's just like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. That's
Well, I
why
mean,
we
back
say
in
it.
the day, they would say daddy-o.
They'd say
Yeah.
Daddy.
Hey,
What if now?
Daddy-o.
Daddy-o.
But instead of that accent, nowadays you come up to a stranger on the street and go, "Hi, Daddy."
Or hi, daddy-o. Like that, and they're like, nah, if you're gonna say daddy-o, at least sound cool.
But you're wearing a zoot suit with no pants,
Yeah, and there's no riots.
and you go,
happening.
"Don't worry, you can't see my penis. It's too tiny."
Yeah, you're not
It's
gonna see it
cold."
anyway, guys.
Yeah, don't worry about
It's
me.
teeny.
So getting back to Uncle Buck. Why did you try and skip it? Do you hate it?
I
or
didn't. I
something?
just this
like no,
got
because you immediately
scrolled.
said
no.
Cool
This
Runnings.
got scrolled, and it.
What got scrolled?
I scrolled down too far.
They can't see the phone in audio.
I don't give a shit. I'm telling you what happened.
No, but you have to tell them too, because they don't know.
Oh, sorry guys. I scrolled down too far on the list.
Okay. All right. So you
Okay.
tried to fucking.
Apology accepted.
I don't
Okay.
accept
We'll
it.
see
I
you
don't
before the
accept
hate
it.
committee,
I don't
or
accept
the
it, but to
Hague.
move past, I'll pretend I accept it for
Okay.
now. But honestly, on the Patreon, you're getting ripped a new beehole.
You're going to the Hague, buddy.
Yeah, seriously, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Hogue.
You're going before the ICC.
So go on. No, go on.
Okay. Well,
Go on, Putin.
Have Uncle Buck. Are we not going to talk about Uncle Buck?
Let's talk about Uncle Buck.
Talk about it. If
It's
you
been a while
want
since
to.
I've seen
as long
it,
as you don't
but-
have a problem with Uncle
I mean,
Buck.
Uncle Buck gave
Well,
us like Macaulay Culkin.
It gave us
you know?
one of the three Culkin brothers.
You said McCulkin.
McCulkins. It could have been like
Why not? They're
pre Ellis
Irish.
Island.
It should have been Macaulay McCulkin.
Yeah,
to be
Macaulay
honest.
McCulkin.
That's the most Irish
That sounds
name.
great.
Is Macaulay?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Macaulay McCulkin.
The fuck is that?
Brother Kieran.
And
Yeah.
Kieran, and then
And
the other
who's
one,
the other one?
Sedgwick.
Yeah, Sedgwick.
He was like Kieran
Rory.
Sedgwick, the entertainer.
Rory. Yeah.
Rory.
Is
Rory
it-
Culkin.
Who's Rory Culkin?
He's like the
Yeah, he's one of them.
What would I know him from?
Is he
I
in the
don't know.
movie?
Is he like a
about-
rapper like Tom Hanks?
What's
fails on?
that?
No.
Like, what was that Swedish like heavy metal group where the guy
Fish.
died and they ate him?
Oh yeah, Lords of Chaos
It's
was the
Mayhem,
movie.
yeah.
It was based on the movie on the band Mayhem.
I don't think he was Varg.
the murder of Euronymous by
Varg.
fucking
I thought it was based on the book
Varg
Push.
Vikernes was one of them.
Yeah.
I thought it was based on the book Push by Sapphire.
Basically, but the black metal version.
You never
Yeah.
saw what's that movie called? Precious. You never saw Precious? It's
Oh,
basi-
Precious! I think
yeah,
It's
I
basically
Pressure.
about the McCulkin brothers. Go
Okay. It's got Gabriel. I can't.
on. Whatever happened to her?
Gabrielle Sidibe?
Yeah.
She's been
She's
around.
in
She
a
shows
lot
up in
of-
things.
Imagine TV or something.
She's in a lot of seasons of.
Yeah, she settled in TV.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The Horror Story show.
Yeah, American Horror Story.
She's
Yeah,
in
she's
a
been
lot
in
of
a couple
seasons
of
of that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Gabrielle Sidibe.
There you
Yeah,
go.
what were
was
we
her
saying? Gabrielle or whatever?
Yeah,
Gabrielle
Gabrielle
Sidibe.
Gabrielle Sidibe.
Cabernet Sauvignon. That's her name. All right. Well,
Wow, that was fucked up. Especially after what you did with Uncle Buck.
But anyway, Uncle Buck.
Well, I mean, Philip doesn't want to talk about it.
I
Apparently,
do.
but
He had
no,
the
no,
big
no,
pan.
no, no,
He's
no,
the
no.
uncle I wish
Will,
I had.
Will, you and I can talk about
Yeah.
it because
Well, I mean,
apparently
like
Phil
I feel like
hates it,
I feel
Y'all
like
wanna
with
talk
I
about
feel like
Uncle
with
Buck?
Uncle
no,
Buck.
not now with you being so.
I feel like
hateful.
with Uncle Buck, like John Candy became like the John Candy type, where he was like the lovable fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes, And
Because
that's-
that's like really where he's kind of at his best. He's like the guy that like smokes too much, drinks too much.
Uncle
like,
Buck is the best version of
yeah,
him.
like can't fucking get his shit together, but you just love him because he's just a
Heart of gold.
sweetheart. Yeah, exactly. The fuck up with the heart of gold, because that's who he is in like
opening
That's who he
scenes-
is in Wagons East. That's who he
Yeah.
is in Canadian Bacon.
No,
That's
but
like who he is in a bunch of movies.
That's yeah. And the opening scenes of Uncle Buck is the wife of his brother, his sister-in-law or whatever. There's a family emergency, and they're like, the only person I can call at this time of night to watch the kids is my brother. And they're like, Uncle Buck, and then it cuts to him in Chicago. And he's like shit faced, comes home from like the fucking bowling alley or something like 2
Yeah, and he's
a.m.
like living in like the janitor's closet of the fucking like Cubs
yeah, the kind
arena.
of thing with like the Murphy bed that comes out of the wall and all
Which
that.
room now in Chicago is worth about $2,500 a month.
It should be. Well, for Pete's sake, it better be. Can I see your pot vape thing? Can I
Remember
see
when that was just kind of like a thing in some movies where if you wanted to like
Or do you
say
not
someone
wanna
was a
give it to me 'cause
loser
of
was
Uncle
like
Buck?
they were like a janitor or like a fucking they like worked for a stadium and like lived in there secretly, like the bad guy in Dirty Harry.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
or the Kanye West when he lived in our stadium in Atlanta. You remember that? They were like
No.
Kanye West was like living in the wall. You don't remember? He lived there for like 3 months.
No.
I'm the Phantom.
Yes, he was living at the fucking Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Phantom
in
of the
Atlanta. No, do you
Mercedes-Benz
not
Stadium.
remember that?
I don't
No.
remember this.
He was wearing that like the straight up mask with nothing on it thing, like he wore on Alex Jones when he was like Hitler's Bay or whatever. the
Yeah,
fuck.
Hitler's Bay.
Yeah, no, he did that like 2 years
I
ago.
love Hitler.
You don't remember?
don't
That was
remember
like
this,
2 years
no.
ago. Oh fuck yeah, yes he did. Yes,
Where's the ombudsman? You got to figure this shit out.
100%, dude. Okay, so Uncle Buck's great. Big pancakes, we love it.
Throw
Except
the
for
Zag
Phil,
nuts at the
except
Bears.
except for Phil who hates it. Go on.
Okay. Next one, since I hate it so much. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, where the fuck was Uncle Buck?
We were at
Buck,
Uncle Buck.
Okay.
which you
well,
hate.
Okay. Only the Lonely.
Didn't see
Never
it.
saw that.
No.
I just remember like the first 10 minutes.
It's kind of just like
Hope,
a
like hopeless.
it was like a
romantic
rom-com.
kind- Yeah.
yeah, and it was like really sad, and
Mm-hmm.
it had it was during the resurgence of Roy Orbison music.
Yeah, that was a thing. I
That
remember
kind of
that.
shit. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah,
Like,
the late 80s, early 90s.
Yep, he came back.
Roy
big.
Orbison came
With the
out
Wilburys.
big. With the Traveling Wilburys. And when did he die? I feel
When
like
did
he died
die?
like in
Hold
the
on,
90s.
real quick. Alexa, when did Roy Orbison die? Oh, okay. Can you hear that from
No.
there?
No.
That's like 5 rooms away. I live in a mansion. Phil, can you look up when Roy Orbison died?
Yes.
And then get right back to the filmography where I will
Yes.
scream.
Okay. Roy.
I'm looking it up.
Hey, you
Roy
stay where you
Orbison
are. Phil,
died
go
in
back to where you were.
1988.
He died in 1980. That
So,
makes sense.
so that makes sense. Why
Makes
I like
sense. A
his
bunch
music.
of boomers
Like,
too
yeah.
would start being like, "We need to write in. Can we afford?" That kind of.
No,
shit.
it is kind of funny because I remember seeing like a Austin City Limits performance or something like that on TV, just playing.
From what, like the 70s or 80s?
No,
or
from the
something?
80s, and like
Is it the one with him and Prince and fucking? Because there was a big concert.
No.
With him and
Like
Tom
Jeff
Waits.
Lynne?
No,
Yeah,
it
Jeff
was,
Lynne was there the
I
whole
can't
time.
remember what it was, but I just remember vaguely seeing it on TV when I was really young, and I thought he was a woman.
A hot woman.
Like an old, like an old lady with a big old cataract.
Yeah. Just like Yoko. I thought he was Yoko Ono.
Yeah. Well,
You
if
guys-
it was, he'd be like,
Hold on. Did you guys see that fucking video?
Chuck Berry and
Chuck-
John Lennon.
Oh
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Chuck
The
Berry's
Bill
face,
Burr was
And
talking
she's
about,
just going,
but somebody paused, and you can see like Chuck Berry's eyes, like
No,
what
it wasn't
the
just
fuck?
that. Like the fucking mixer guy turns her all the way off, and you see Chuck Berry's face. Like the fuck?
Dude, there's a video of her at an
fuck
airport.
is this bitch doing?
Yeah, like he's trying to fucking rip, dude.
There's a video of her at an airport with like just a little speaker and a microphone, just going just screaming, while people are just like, I'm just trying to get to Toledo.
This is
And
why-
that is the origin of grindcore.
Yeah. Also, it started with Yoko Ono. She created grindcore.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Naked City created
So don't
grindcore.
skip another movie just because you don't like John Candy. That's what we're realizing here on this.
Yeah,
episode.
I think Phil just doesn't like John Candy.
Yeah, and you can just say that. Are you more of a Farley?
Well,
fan?
before Only the Lonely is Career Opportunities, where he's uncredited.
Why did you skip Career
as C.D.
Opportunities?
Marsh.
Everybody's favorite movie.
I don't know, man. Do you literally want me to name every fucking one?
No, I want you to go to the big ones, but apparently you don't think Uncle Buck's a big one.
Yeah, that's
And it's
that's
starring the big
one.
boy himself.
Well,
That
I've
is the
never.
one.
You know, it's funny. I've never seen Delirious, and he's in it as a guy named Jack
Okay,
Gable.
you probably haven't either, have
No,
you?
no.
That used to also play on Comedy Central all the time, and it is shockingly bad. And I
Really?
used to watch it constantly.
Really?
I know everything about Delirious. We're not gonna. All I'll say is this, okay? And we're gonna move
It's You're
past.
nothing but trouble.
No, but it's actually good compared to Nothing But Trouble.
We'll see.
It didn't.
It's his Tucker and Dale.
Okay.
Ah, man.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, throwback.
That was the last time I was on. Was Tucker and Dale?
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
It was fucking October.
That's what it was. Right.
October, November, December, January. Yeah, it was about 4.5 months
Yeah,
ago,
yeah.
dude.
Because I could have sworn that we had talked about the fact that I'd had a kid the last time I was here. or
Yeah. I
whatever.
was gonna say. I thought we had it like a couple times to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
or at least you were about to, because it was August or September.
August.
Okay.
It was
okay.
August 5th when my baby was born.
That's right, my baby.
My baby girl.
Fucking Leo.
DiCaprio,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be dating her soon too, right? That fucking cradle robber. I'm kidding.
Fuck.
I'm kidding.
you
I'm
doing?
kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so what would you say? Delirious. Here's what it basically is. Okay, and we'll move right past it. There's nothing to discuss. It's a semi kind of shitty movie. It's not that great, but it stars John Candy as the head writer on a soap opera, who gets a bang to the head and he wakes up inside of the soap opera. Say to the mic, you gotta piss. You're on camera.
I do like that premise, though.
There you go.
I do like that premise.
It's actually a pretty good premise, and it goes into some interesting stuff. And it has like, what's his name from Night Court? I know we didn't grow up watching that. I'm just saying.
no. Which one from Night Court?
Oh god damn it! Let me
The
just click on
judge
it.
or the bailiff?
Philip had to go sit down and pee because he's a woman. Let me see. Delirious. Oh god damn it.
They brought back Night Court
Yeah, I know. Apparently.
with what's her name, Michelle Roche.
Wait, is he not in this movie? He's in something else. Nah, never mind. Anyways, moving right along. He was in JFK, the fucking Oliver Stone movie about JFK's
JFK.
assassination. He was pretty good in that.
It's about the
actually.
RFK assassination, which is weird. Why he named it JFK?
He called it
I
JFK.
think it was just a troll.
He was just. He's like, let's see if they remember. Yeah, so that was one. That's a really. I actually really like that movie, and I do not like most of his movies. I think they're garbage. Where he like uses 3 different types of fucking filming stuff. You know.
I don't know. Platoon's kind of a classic.
Did you say platoon?
Platoon.
You said platoon. Platoon, nuamlamdinglo. You were like summoning something. It's platoon. He said platoon.
Platoon is kind of a
This
classic.
fucking guy's never heard of platoon, bro.
Platoon.
Did you ever see?
Kind of a classic though.
No, I love Platoon. I love Wall Street. I love several Oliver Stone movies, but that was one where it was like, I don't know. Hey, Freya.
I don't like Natural Born Killers.
That movie sucks. It's like genuinely bad.
Like,
You know, it's
Yeah,
one of those
it's
that I
so
really
lovely.
liked.
That movie gave
long
me a
time
headache.
ago.
Philip loves it. He likes bad stuff though, and apparently
Boondock Saints. 2.
I definitely liked that when I was 19.
Oh yeah,
is so
when I was in
good.
high school, I thought, man, this is like,
yeah. I was like,
fucking
this
the
movie
tits.
fucking rules. And like,
I did not have
and
that.
I still
Yeah, I
meet
did.
people
I'm not
that
trying
have
to sound
like.
cool. I just
No,
didn't have
no,
that.
no.
I still meet people, dudes that have like fucking Veritas and
Oh, I met somebody at a fucking party
tattooed on their
when I was,
hands,
like,
and I'm just like,
22.
God, you're such a fucking
He
loser.
had that, and I was like, ew, gross.
That's so,
God, you're a fucking loser.
That's so gay, dude. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're a
Happy
listener
with
and you have those tattooed on your hands, I apologize for you being a loser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. You suck.
You're
But
a fucking loser.
But keep
I'm
listening,
sorry.
stay subscribed, and check out the Patreon.
Yeah,
And
definitely do that, but just know that you're a loser.
know you're a loser and visit us.
Get that shit covered up.
Please take care of that, but also
Get a
take care
couple
of-
snakes or a couple dicks. They'd be
But
less. that'd be
please
less
some
go to
trees with the sun.
patreon.com/PMTM. Right?
Yes.
They're fucking loser listeners. Sick of it.
Have
Hey.
Veritas covered up
Okay.
to save vagina.
That's what he was saying.
and be less lame.
Do you not listen to your own podcast when it's happening?
We talked
Never been
about
this
this.
upset.
We've talked about this.
We've never talked about anything.
No,
I've
we
never
do.
met
We're
you
not talking
before.
right now.
Apparently.
We don't even exist.
All right, just go to fucking Cool Runnings, apparently, because you don't want to talk about the other
Well,
ones.
no, hang on. There's Once Upon a Crime. Don't know what that is.
Don't know it. Never saw it.
Well, guess what's next? Rookie of the Year. He's the announcer, Cliff Murdoch.
Rookie of the Year. That's,
sir.
The am I confusing that? That's the movie about the kid, right?
That became, it's the kid who
it was one of the
became
the
a
Chicago
a-
Cub.
Yeah. It's got John Candy, and the kid is
He was big for a minute. He was also in
Something-
King Arthur's Court.
a kid in King Arthur's
A kid
Court.
in King Arthur's Court. That's what it
And
was.
then, like, later, I believe he was one of the characters, one of the guys in American Pie.
Yes.
Not what he was like.
Yes, he was. He was one of
third
the
or
side
fourth-
characters in
yeah,
American
yeah,
Pie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He had a good 90. He had a good decade in the 90s.
yeah. Well, now we have Cool Runnings.
God, Rookie of the Year. I haven't thought about that movie
I haven't
in
seen that
fucking
since
years.
I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
and I loved it because it also had Gary Busey was in Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah. No, that was like a whole
There was
period
a whole,
of
like,
baseball movies.
yeah.
Yeah, and Angels of the Outfield, like I was like, however old I was when that movie came out, like I like fucking cried when I saw it the first time. Like it was just like when everyone got up, it was like the little baby Jason or Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and like when everybody got up and did like the whole like waving their arms thing.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh my
For
god.
a long time, I thought that the piece of I thought that Michael Madsen
Don't curse.
was the kid's dad, and no, it was like who plays it?
Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot Mulroney. For some
Yeah.
reason, I just had Michael Madsen like in my head, like, yeah, I'll be back when the Angels win the pennant or whatever. Bye.
He's the classic shitty dad.
Yeah,
He really
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Like Michael Madsen, if I could sum up a bad father,
Yeah, that's
it
the
would
guy.
be Michael Madsen.
Wasn't
And
he
I
in the
don't know. He
news?
might
He
be a
was,
great
he was in
dad.
Celebrity Rehab at one
Yeah, he
point.
was in
like,
that,
on
and-
that like fucking
was
reality
that Tom
show.
Sizemore?
That
No,
was
it's Tom Sizemore.
That's Tom
See,
Sizemore,
these-
see?
that they both.
A lot of bad dads in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, that's weird. How does that happen?
How did that happen? How did a bunch of drug addicted fucking fathers wind up in Hollywood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
no.
I'm not mistaken, I believe he got arrested. I want to say 10 years ago or a little bit over for
And Tom Sizemore was the guy
a
in
domestic dispute with like his kids or something.
That sounds right.
Michael
Tom
Madsen.
Sizemore was the guy from Big
Jesus.
Trouble, right?
Yeah.
Him and Johnny Knoxville played the two like degenerate dipshits. in Big Trouble.
Never seen Big Trouble.
When
Oh,
you
it's
say
it's
Big
such a good
Trouble,
movie.
he thinks Little China.
I know.
I do.
No,
No,
you do.
There's one with
I do.
Ray
You've said that for the
Romano.
past 10 years 10 plus years that I've known you.
15.
Hey,
15 years
Thank
ago.
you for calling
15.
him out.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you had the same thing. I'm sorry. Maybe I just like John Carpenter movies more than you, bro. Fucking fake.
In the Mouth of
I mean, he
Madness
likes-
is
Because
your
apparently he
favorite.
doesn't
I mean,
fucking like
you-
John Candy movies.
You like John Carpenter movies, then you
I don't like John.
more
He
than you
likes-
like an obscure early 2000s like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
ensemble
Philip
comedy.
likes
It's
stealing
fine.
jokes and hates John Candy.
Yeah.
Why do you do this?
I hate Johns. I hate John Cena. I hate.
I don't know who
He
that
hates
is.
Porta Johns.
I hate. Yes, unless I have
He
to
just
pee
pees
really
on
bad.
the
No,
construction
you
site.
normally just do it in your.
Oh, I
diaper.
do. Like if it's really dark,
Yeah, you
like,
pee
I'll
into
go
the foundation.
behind a fucking excavator and piss behind it.
Yeah,
I thought that's what you always.
you
do.
pee into the cement mixer.
No,
I've seen
Philip
you.
said when we started this podcast years ago, he was like, "Do you have an excavator?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're saying right now." And he was like, "I have to shit." And I was like,
And the
"Okay,
excavator?
go behind that car."
It's the city.
I was
Poop
like,
where
"There
you
is a
want.
bathroom," and he was like, "I don't trust liberal bullshit," you know. And he just pooped his pants in front of me.
It is pagan to sit down to shit.
That's true.
I'm a Christian, sir.
That's true.
I just spread them cheeks. I don't even
You
bend
spread
down.
your little bussy
I
open. and
just shit standing like a
just
fucking
drop out
horse.
little food babies
Yeah.
out of your bussy.
Yeah.
He doesn't
love
even
you.
spread his legs. He just lets it rip.
You know, Philip's bussy. Can I talk about it for you? You're not gonna get bad. You're gonna get weird.
You can talk about my pussy.
Okay, Philip's bussy, a thing of beauty. Oh, Philip, Will's leaving.
It's a puke.
Second you start bringing up Philip's bussy, people just always tend to leave.
Just covered in cankerous sores. Looks like strawberries.
Grab me a shot when you come back. Okay. Thanks, babe. Phil, do you want to talk about another one of his movies?
Yeah.
Or do you just
Well,
hate him so much we should stop?
Well, we haven't really talked about Cool Runnings.
Well, we haven't gotten there fucking
I
in
thought
terms.
that's what we got to.
What's next?
Cool Runnings.
What's the movie before it?
We talked Rookie of the Year.
Is Cool Runnings next?
Yeah. We're getting close.
You know what I love about that movie? Cool Runnings?
What?
It just reminds me, you know, we don't get a lot of credit for this, but you and I are the writers who came up with, and they never credit us, but you and I are the ones who came up with the idea for the Island Boys.
Yeah.
We're the original ones. I remember you and me one
We're
day.
actually the original Island Boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One day you and I were hanging out by the pool. At some apartment.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
we
the
were
community
not
pool,
allowed
but
there,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
totally
yeah.
kicked us out.
Yeah.
They had the police show up, but
Yeah, apparently you
Philip
can't
and I were
shit in
hanging
the
out, and we were
pool.
like, "What if we were Island Boys?" And we were like, "Oh, I like that. Them Island Boys.
We're the Island Boys.
and we're the Island Boys.
With the island toys.
Yeah, and exactly, you know."
Yeah.
And we were hanging out with our Jewish friends, and we were like, "And we're Island Guys."
Yeah.
we just
yeah,
did the whole
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, we're like, well, here's a Jewish parody with the Island Boys.
And you and I come up with
like Modest Yahoo.
you and I came up with one of the biggest hit songs of 2020. We were the Island Boys, and then two fucking kids from Miami
Yeah.
steal it from us.
Yep.
Gave us no credit, but you and I came up with the Island Boys.
Yeah,
and we
we
came up
created it, and they're culture vultures.
with they're culture vultures.
Yeah,
They're culture vultures.
yeah.
So, but if we're gonna talk about the Island Boys, I feel like, and when are we not talking about them Island Boys?
Always.
No, we always are.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
when are we not talking about them? Never.
I don't know,
we
'cause, like-
never, because we always are.
Because in my sleep, I will still talk about the Island Boys.
Yeah, them Island Boys.
Yeah.
So then they stole that, but the original Island Boys, Cool Runnings,
Yeah.
Cool Runnings.
Hey,
Grazie.
Jamaica, we got a bobsled team.
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
You had
Turns out Jamaicans not a big fan of that movie.
probably not.
It's still a good one though.
Oh, I
still
love
it.
Cool Runnings. I had that VHS
Yeah, me too. I still do.
Disney, that white.
I have it. I have it.
Yeah. Oh man.
I have it at home.
Frame it. I don't know why.
I watch it occasionally.
I don't know if that's true what you just said, because when I was a kid hanging out with Jamaicans, they loved that fucking movie, dude. We used to watch that shit all the time in the summer. Me and Dario.
In retrospect, I think.
When that movie came
Maybe.
out,
Maybe some. No, I'm telling you, Jamaicans fucking love Cool Runnings,
Yeah.
dude. Not kidding. Because that's one where it's like, we won bobsledding. How fucking crazy is
Yeah.
that? That's like if we won, I don't know, What do people
they-
do in Russia? Like, you know,
They didn't.
if we won like the sadness
vodka and eat
awards,
soup.
okay, we do
didn't-
that. We
they
do a
didn't
lot
win
of vodka.
bobsledding.
Russians?
Well, the
It's called
Jamaicans, they didn't
bobsledding.
win.
It's called dobsledding.
Yeah. Dobsledding.
Lou dobsledding.
Yeah, that's the Lou Dobbs money line.
It's just.
Now I know Jamaicans are not a fan of Lou Dobbs.
It's a bit. No, Jamaicans love Lou Dobbs. The only things we ever watched was Lou Dobbs
And Cool Runnings.
And Cool Runnings. That was it.
Yeah.
In fact, we would mash them up. You know, you just have Lou Dobbs with like cool ass hair, just
Yeah.
sitting there, just like he's like, "Welcome to the Island Boys."
Yeah.
You know,
He's on his show.
our brothers are being invaded. Then, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
going on?
You're
I'm
like,
trying to.
Now it's time for rice and peas and patty cakes, and we were like, "What the fuck?" It was great. Everybody loved it. We all danced. The '90s were sick like that.
The 90s were wild.
The '90s were wild,
Irie.
dude. Yeah, I don't know what Irie is. What are you doing?
Like Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, the Irish were there. Sure,
They're like Jamaica.
The Irish were around in the 90s, yeah.
It's a melting pot. Of course they
Well,
were.
They
they're
haven't
like,
been fully
you know,
genocided
The
at that
Irish
point.
are like
What for Pete's
Jamaicans.
sake?
Jamaicans have their rum. And the Irish
Irish?
love drinking rum or just whatever will fuck them
Well,
up.
you could have said whiskey. You could have easily said whiskey.
I could have.
But you think that's just from Kentucky, don't you?
I don't know.
You're so fucking southern.
I am.
You're
I
so
guess.
you're
I
so
mean-
beautiful.
Oh, well,
I just want
thank
to coat you in
I'm
butter and just
confused.
slide you into my
You're
oven.
gonna compliment me, then later hit me. Like, yeah, it's 50-50.
Yeah, you get the fucking shit, Sammy.
Yeah, shit Sammys.
You remember when your mom would come in just shit face on red wine? She's like, I
Yeah.
made shit Sammys, you pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I
and I had
hate
to
your
go live with
fucking
my-
father.
I had to go live with my grandmother for a while.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
That was gnarly, dude. Okay, so we're at Jamaicans who have a bobsled team.
Yeah.
Loved that movie when I was a kid. I used to
So
watch
did I.
that like every fucking week.
Yeah.
I still love that movie.
That was
Just
one
pop
of
in
those
the VHS, dude.
where it's like every week or whatever. Like Cool Runnings, Cool Runnings. It was that. Lion King was one of the other Disney.
You would say
ones.
that nonstop in class. You would get in
See,
trouble.
like
Cool
in the
Runnings,
90s
Cool
That's why they
Runnings.
put me in the special.
thought that-
MOON. That spells Cool Runnings.
Well, in the
C-O-O-L.
90s, like I was like, I would watch that movie and then like think that I could do a Jamaican accent, which is probably why a lot of Jamaicans don't like that movie anymore.
Yeah.
Jamaicans love it. They just don't like white people quoting.
would-
it.
Well, yeah, that's the problem because no white person ever watched that movie and then did not quote it.
Excuse me. I
Well,
can do
that's
it.
like
I can do it
Medea.
perfectly. You
Yeah.
said Medea?
That's like Medea. Like that's what white people, old white, will just quote that.
Oh yeah, they'll just be like,
How you
"Hello."
doing? It's like stop. Yeah, we like Tyler
Can I be honest?
Perry.
The first time I saw a Medea, it was on TV, just somewhere on TV. I was still
Yeah,
living
the
at my
first and
parents' house.
only one I ever saw was Diary of a Mad Black
Oh,
Woman.
you need to
That was
see
it.
more than that. And she wound up. She was still mad by the end.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
mean,
I know. I know.
The diary ended.
She
and I'm
fucking like
still
threw
pissed.
her paraplegic husband like out the fucking window.
That
or
wasn't
whatever the
Diary
fuck.
of a Mad
I mean,
Black
I'd be mad if
Woman.
I had diarrhea.
That might have been that
They
one.
threw him into the tub so he would like fucking drown.
Yeah.
I love how fucking insanely stupid his movies are.
Yeah, that man was too black. He needed to drown.
He
Yeah.
made like one.
That's the other thing. You're too dark skinned and bald. I need somebody with a fake beard I painted on that's light skinned that I can blow.
With cornrows.
I'm telling you, I've always said for years, I think Tyler Perry is at his mansion somewhere in South Atlanta, just on a throne covered in shit, blood, and cum. Like he's just a fucking like Salo type character.
I
He's
mean,
just a
he-
fucking
he
man.
is-
no comment because I might work on a Tyler Perry
mean-
thing
Oh,
soon,
well,
and I
no,
have
fuck
worked
you,
on a
Michael.
Tyler Perry thing. So,
He's part of the cabal, as all of them are. That's why we do this podcast about movies and entertainment. To
the views expressed on this podcast do not necessarily reflect those
Nah.
of the guests involved, but specifically
Oh,
Will
no,
Pitt.
no,
Please
that's just
don't,
me.
please don't not hire me.
That's just me. That's just
Yeah.
me. I'm the only one who thinks he's a little fucking weird. Wink.
wink, yeah.
No,
I'll
but,
still work on it, please.
but Phil, what's the next movie? So we got to wrap this up. This is
Alright.
nearing 2 hours, dude.
Wagons East, which I do believe me and you like.
Yes,
Wait, is
I
that the
love that
last
movie.
one?
It's not the last one.
No,
last
it's the
one's
second to
Canadian
last
Bacon.
one. Yeah,
Canadian
and
Bacon
those are
is the
those
last.
are the two that I really wanted to talk about.
All right, I don't know Wagons East. That's on y'all.
Wagons East. It's like one of the last movies one of the last like comedies where it's just like of that generation where like comedy was basically Looney Tunes.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Who's in that? Is that with Chandler?
No, that's Almost Heroes.
So
with
wait,
Chris
did
Farley.
both funny fat men in the 90s?
Had
Yes.
Their last movie
had
was
a
fucking
Western
that?
style.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except
Okay.
this was his second to last one.
Who's in this one?
Richard Lewis is in it.
Is
John C.
Levy in it?
McGinley is in it. No, Eugene Levy is
John
not in
C.
it.
McGinley's on it.
John C. McGinley is he
Eugene-
plays a gay
Like,
bookstore owner.
Okay. I'm sure that was handled very artfully.
Levy's
It
in
was very
Almost
funny.
Heroes.
I'm sure that was very test.
Yeah,
It was a confusion. Yeah,
Levy was in Almost Heroes.
he's the French. Yeah, he's the French fur trader guy.
It's been a while since I've
it's
seen
just
that
he
one.
has like a big schnoz and like they just gave him like
A bunch of prosthetics.
yeah.
Oh,
so he looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
Gerard
yeah,
Depardieu.
Okay.
Bogus?
Yeah.
Bogus.
Oh, you mean
himself?
that
my
shitty
God,
actor?
I forgot about that movie, and I was looking at his Wikipedia, and I was like, "What the fuck is bogus?" Yeah, just randomly on like
He's
a
like, I
Wednesday night.
am a figment of your imagination,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
boy.
bogus.
But
I
I am a
read-
big fat
Remember-
drunk
remember
horny
when,
Frenchman.
yeah.
Fucking
have a movie
Ridley
where I
Scott
think
had
it's
Gerard Depardieu play like
Christopher Columbus, 1492.
in that fucking shitty movie. God,
Oh
that
yeah,
movie was terrible.
1492. My dad made me watch that when I was a kid.
That movie fucking sucked.
He also made me watch Black Robe. Do you guys remember Black Robe?
I do.
It was about the Catholic missionaries.
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
Canada. or
I can't
something.
remember if I've ever watched it or not. But
I saw.
like, yeah.
I couldn't tell you a damn thing about it, but I saw it like 10 times when I was like 5. I just don't remember it.
I'm gonna say the only Gerard Depardieu's I've seen would
Green
be
Card with him and
his,
Allie.
His yeah, he like has to
McBeal?
like act like his daughter's his girl. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
that was Green
Yeah,
Card.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it a Freaky Friday movie? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it was him and who was Will Hunting's girlfriend? What's that actress's name?
Jennifer Connelly.
No, was that Jennifer Connelly? No, it was before Jennifer Connelly. Who's the British chick with the big ass head?
Okay.
British chick from the 90s.
When
big
I think
ass
big head, but she's not British, I thought of
Well-
Andy McDowell.
Allie McDowell.
Yeah.
Was it anything? No.
No, it wasn't her.
No, she's like from the south.
Well, actually, it might be Andy McDowell, actually.
It might be
Because she was an American, not a Brit, so
Yeah.
in the movie Green Card.
good
I think
I
it's
don't think
Andy
it was
McDowell.
Andy McDowell.
Type in Green Card, Gerard Depardieu.
I think she was. I think the actress was younger than Andy.
Andy
McDowell at
McDowell
that
would have
time.
been like 25 at the time, dude. It
Think
was
so?
like 91,
Yeah.
93.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was Andy
Fucking
McDowell.
racist piece of
fucking know.
shit.
Yeah.
You don't know
racist against
ages?
White women.
That's pretty popular these days.
yeah. Kill them all.
White women, they got it so hard.
White women ruin everything.
You know, I know you're making
Mini
a joke.
Driver.
Mini
Minnie
Driver.
Yeah,
Driver.
It was the British chick then.
Big head. Yeah.
Big head. Big
Yeah.
head. Big ass head.
Yeah.
You throw her head into Rome, 5 people are getting crushed to death.
Yeah, like Rocky
Crushed to
Dennis, but
death.
hot.
Yeah, a hotter Rocky
Yeah,
Dennis.
okay, a
Because
hotter
Rocky
Rocky
Dennis was pretty hot, bro.
You know he had a big old clob.
Oh, you know that clob smacking you in the face, dude.
What's this, Goldeneye?
Phil, what would you do if we're sitting in here right now recording the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Door gets kicked off its hinges. In walks Rocky Dennis, and he just picks you up, rips your pants off, and just holds you by the back of your knees, like just folds you up, and you're just like this, you know? And he just like holds you against the wall, power drills you into the wall like a fucking painting. And me and Will are just sitting here just like, damn.
This
That's
is the second time in this
Second
podcast.
time.
Oh, has this happened before?
I'm being fucked by...
Okay, but what would you do if the second
But this
time in
time
a
it's-
row? No, this is the second time though in as many minutes that this has happened. What would you do? Would you just be like, "Oh, there are days and there are days."
Yeah,
I mean, hell.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is rough.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I just go, don't quit your day job.
Anyway, Wagon
Turn to the
Seas.
And I thought
camera.
podcasting would be easy.
Yeah, it's like a Flintstones thing. Yeah. Like the dishwasher.
This time he pulls out though, just like one little dribble.
Why?
Yeah.
Why does he? Why does he
He's-
pull out? What did he
he-
say to you? Hold on, Phil.
Unlike
Hold on,
Adam-
Phil. As he was drilling you against the wall, me and Will are just sitting there silently, and he's whispering all that kind of crazy shit in your ear, and he's just like, oh, "I'm doing this to you." What is it? The last thing he said is the reason he pulled out. Why did he do that?
says, unlike Adam Driver, I'm a gentleman, me lady. He had a fedora on,
And then he
too.
pulls out and sprays you down from head to toe.
Yeah.
Like you're a fucking, just something that gets
Yeah.
sprayed with cum.
He convinced me that I'm a dirty little whore and I deserved it. So I was like, yeah,
Can
you're
I be
right.
honest? This is twice in a row. I'm starting to agree with him.
Yeah.
Can we get back to the fucking John Candy movies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
This is getting rough.
Yeah, let's get away from the sodomy.
You know, we love that. We totally endorse.
Yeah. That actually brought to mind. Remember this this gay joke from the 90s?
What?
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
It was,
Don't you fucking match him.
There's a gay couple and one of them's going off to work and he says, "Okay, I'm going to work. Don't start without me." And he comes back home after a day of work and there's cum all over the walls. And he's like, "What did you do? Did you start without me?" He said, and the other guy says, "No, I farted."
I like that. I like it.
Oh, we'll never get that decade back.
It aged fine.
Phil, go on.
It actually did. No,
It really did.
To be honest, it was
it wasn't even homophobic.
It wasn't
No,
really
no,
that
no.
homophobic. It was just like
Women
that's what
can fart
happens.
cum.
It's a fart joke.
Women can fart cum.
It's a
Animals-
fart cum
Hold
joke.
on, real quick. We're listing the things that can fart cum. Well, what were you saying, Philip?
Actually,
Animals
technically
can-
anything can
animals?
fart cum.
Animals can fart cum. Anything with a butthole can
Arachnids?
fart cum.
Yeah.
Arachnids.
They fart cum all the time to make their homes.
Well, that's just if you believe.
Imagine if
fucking,
Jimmy Carter, the way he
that's
built
only if you
those
believe
houses
Sam
was by
Raimi.
farting cum.
All right,
Jimmy
everybody.
Carter's like, I'm just a little sad little president from Plains, Georgia. A whole
Yeah.
Just
house.
ropes of cum.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like full house with indoor plumbing. It's just like, let the family move
And then
in.
like the people from Habitat of the Humanities are like, he could have done that the whole time.
Yeah.
We didn't have
Made
to
us buy
like.
lumber.
We didn't
got
have to
brain-
like have a bunch of children pay us to build houses so that we can have professionals come in at night
The
and
last
fix their
house you
problems.
built as you're dying is with anus cum. You
Yeah.
could have been doing that for 50 years.
Well, when you got blood coming out your ears.
Maybe the right was right and you are the worst, weakest
Yeah,
president
definitely.
ever. I'd be pissed.
Worst ex-president.
He's the world's greatest monster.
He could have
This is
farted
the-
houses.
Could you imagine if you could just fart cum and there'd be a whole house full of poor people in it?
I mean,
That'd be so cool.
That'd be
would be
so.
fucking
That'd be
sick.
that'd be
cool.
that'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Phil,
like good sick.
fart out a bunch of cum that is the next John Candy movie.
All right, Canadian bacon. He
Canadian Bacon. Okay, that was Michael Moore's
Michael Moore's
one,
only
his
narrative.
only narrative film, and he knocked it out the fucking park.
Yeah,
That movie's
it was his own
fantastic.
That movie is a
documentary.
yeah. That is
fucking-
that movie is a fucking
I
classic.
adore
love-
that
yeah.
movie. I adore that.
That movie is amazing from head to toe, from top to bottom.
I actually
beginning
watched
to end.
that. It was
Yeah, I watched it recently. That movie fucking like slaps. That movie
I
is
watched
awesome.
It genuinely does.
like
It's a great fucking movie.
I want to say like October or November. I came over here. We did an episode. We hung out. You went to sleep, and I was like, Canadian Bacon was like.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
watched Canadian Bacon without me?
Yeah. And then Batman.
And
the
then he-
animated
and then he
series,
came
like
in your
I always
ear.
do. I bet like your fucking queue.
Can
is
you not
messed up.
afford HBO Max or something? Are you that poor?
I have HBO Max. I just didn't. I just sign into yours because it's just a click. I don't have to put a fucking password in.
No, obviously on my TV you don't have to. That's not what I'm asking.
Yeah. What are you asking?
You're not watching it at home? You have to
I
come
am
over
watching
here
it
and
at
watch it
home.
and
I
fuck
do
up my
both.
timeline?
Yeah, I do. Both.
My timeline is nothing but ooey gooey hot white lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I haven't watched that yet. But
I haven't
want to.
either. I don't know what it is.
That's Michael. And
I haven't.
Peter.
Emily's seen it. She says it's good.
That's what
I haven't
everybody
watched it.
tells me.
Okay.
That's what people at work have been telling me. They're like, "Oh my god, Michael, you
I don't-
need to." I'm not done doing their
Sorry.
impression. Oh my god, Michael, you need to watch White Lotus.
Why do they sound like they're gargling cum?
Because I didn't tell you where
See-
I work.
Okay. Well, the
I work at
opposite.
City Hall, right? LOL.
What I get at work is, "Hey, you watched Yellowstone yet?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking watch that. Stop asking me to watch it."
I don't even know what that is.
Yellowstone.
Oh,
It's
Yellowstone.
like a I don't
Do
know.
they
like
say
a-
Yeah, I know
yelly?
that.
Because you said yelly.
I
Do they
said
say,
it as a joke.
You were joking?
Yeah.
You don't
hey,
do
see
that normally.
Jellystone.
You've never said something funny.
Jellystone Park from Yogi. Yeah.
fucking Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of funny, Yogi Bear.
Yeah, he's looking
All
for his
right.
picnic.
Can we
basket.
finish talking about
Canadian?
died.
Canadian Bacon.
Oh, Canadian Bacon? This came out after he passed. How'd he die?
Yeah.
Look up his death.
He died of a heart attack, I think.
Well, hang
No
on.
way. Hold on. Yeah.
It could have been
spoilers.
cardiac arrest.
Spoilers.
Cardiac arrest could mean anything.
Wait, he died?
Just means your heart stops.
Here we go. Candy died on March 4th.
Wait, hold on. Candy who? John Candy?
John Candy.
Okay. What happened?
No, Willy Wonka.
Candy man.
Gene Wilder. John Candy died on March 4th, 1994, while filming Wagons East. It was actually, he died in Mexico. He died of a heart attack.
Oh, he's
Wow.
so okay. So he actually no. We know how movies work. Sometimes they end up in post hell.
Oh, yeah. So he had clearly made Canadian Bacon probably 6 months, a year or some bullshit before.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
died.
They probably shot
while
that in 92,
making-
93.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Which I mean, like the reason that I love Canadian Bacon is that movie is fucking prophetic of like post 9/11 America.
Yes. Just a bunch of anxiety and trying to find the thing. To be
Yeah.
honest, we just kept doing that.
Yeah.
That's
We're
all
still
we do
doing
now.
that.
Well, that's all we do.
Yeah.
I got onto Twitter today and immediately almost had a panic attack about the a couple of people got some weird disease in fucking some place, and somebody was like, "Oh, is this the next pandemic?" And I immediately was like, "Oh my god, what if another pandemic happened?" It's like that's all we do now is just
Yeah.
anxiety and outrage and fear and then we try and blame somebody. Well, who am I gonna? It's not gonna be me. Somebody's going
Exactly.
down for this. It ain't me.
yes, he was fucking. So, I mean, like, he died young.
How
But,
old
like-
was he? 40?
43.
Yeah.
Oh, that's old.
Well,
I live fast, die young, bro.
a lot of it, of course, was his weight. He would smoke.
He was what?
Yeah, he
wrong
was a
with
heavy
his-
He would
smoker.
smoke
was
a
wrong with
pack
his
a
weight?
day.
What was wrong with his weight?
He was too skinny. He drank a lot, and
Yeah.
also his use of like cocaine from the past.
He was a big cokehead.
Yeah. So
A lot of those
which is
guys
weird.
were.
You like you seem like that guy probably just drinks tea and goes to bed. It's like, oh no, he fucking raged.
No, he fucking threw down,
Yeah.
dude. He threw down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Did John Candy have kids? I can't remember.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a daughter, I think.
Didn't one of his kids become like an actor or something?
He has 2 children.
Tell me their names.
Have to go back to his personal life.
That's okay. That sounds
Okay.
That would be where the kids are.
Candy and his wife, Rosemary Hobor, had
personal.
two
Wait. Hold on. Hodor?
Hobor.
Hobor. Hold the board.
Hobor.
Hold the board.
He
Hold the board. She's
married
from a farm.
Hodor.
She was from a farm before
Yeah.
she had a seizure.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Hodor like reveal, like a lot of people lost their shit on that, but when I saw it, I was kind of underwhelmed.
Well, I was like, I liked it when he was just sort of like this, just like giant dum-dum.
Yeah.
And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden they're like, no, he was like just kind of a mildly okay dum-dum who then had a seizure. And it's like,
And then he was
Alright.
seeing the future, and that was
yeah, hold the door. Hodor. And I
Yeah.
was like, all right. With this
Yeah, that-
fucking,
that didn't really work for
like
me,
mice
but-
and men shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was when I that was like in the later seasons when I was just like, oh, like D&D
Season-
are just like bad writers.
Nah, man. Season 5's when I bounced because that's when they
Yeah.
went to that fucking stupid like religion is always bad allegory where I was like, oh, this is like 2010
Yeah,
atheist
it was,
YouTube
yeah,
shit.
it was bad.
Ugh, fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Nothing more annoying than an atheist.
There's no reason to go too
Like
deep into
atheist. You remember when you and I were hardcore annoying atheists?
Yeah, we were.
And then you wind up just being like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
That is not the problem anymore.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. I'm glad people meet up at all anymore.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't give a fuck if it's on Sundays with some thing I don't believe in.
Yeah.
Jesus criminy. Anyways, Philip, we've revealed a couple things on this episode. One, you don't even like John Candy, apparently.
I hate John
Do you
Candy. I'm
remember,
glad-
like,
and
midway
we've,
through
we've
the
also
episode?
revealed that Adam Driver would totally plow Phillips' ass.
and
Yes.
Rocky Dennis.
And Rocky
You gotta bring
Dennis
Yeah, and
minutes
Rocky Dennis, yeah.
after.
Inclusive, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's right.
He'd get Chinese finger trapped by those two.
Yeah, you really would. You would get fucking just double dipped, dude.
Oh yeah.
They'd
Double dip.
They would stretch
cone.
you so fucking wide, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be sick, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
They dip you in chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah. That's
To quote the Flintstones, it would be a gay old time.
It'd be a gay old time, dude.
Yeah, it would.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. They would just get so in there, dude.
They really
It'd be
would.
so fucking.
I'd let
nuts.
them. I'm a
Deep
fucking
and
little
wide,
You're a little
deep and wide.
slut. I'm a little. What you say? Cum pig.
You're a little cum pig, dude.
I just ride it on my chest.
Come pick.
With a knife, though. Make it all
Yeah, dude,
bloody.
because you're so fucking
Philip the
goth.
cum pig.
You're so
Yeah.
goth like that, dude.
I am
You're a dirty
a goth
little
cum
slut.
pig.
You're a dirty little slut, and I know that was from Tim Dillon. And we're gonna talk after the show because you're stealing jokes left, right, and center. So
You brought up corn.
cum pig is a gay
pig.
term. I forgot about Tim Dillon doing it.
Yeah.
on his chest. I didn't say that. Little
Oh, yeah.
joke thief, little Carlos Menesthelia.
Yeah, I
over there.
guess. I am German. No,
I
I'm
love
not.
giving you shit. You're not. You're Welsh. He's stealing identities now,
Yeah, I know,
ladies
right?
and
You
gentlemen.
gotta
Look,
steal.
You share an identity with Tom fucking Jones.
Yeah.
Live
Well,
up
hey,
to that.
You know what?
Okay.
Everybody's mad about me stealing jokes, but nobody's mad about the election being stolen.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Ma-na-na-na-na-na.
You share an identity with that beast of a man.
with Tom
Jones?
Jones.
Tom-
Yeah, he's Welsh.
a motherfucking Jones.
You know,
Welsh.
I did not know that he was.
His last
European
name is
for a long
Jones, so
time.
clearly he's Welsh.
You thought he was American?
Yeah.
I did too. When I was a kid.
Until I
yeah.
saw the
Well,
Simpsons.
his accent isn't crazy. So
No,
yeah.
No.
Which,
And also,
speaking
like,
of Tom Jones, like we recently watched Mars Attacks.
and
Tom
it-
Joad. Oh, I recently watched that.
Yeah, like I
That movie
forgot
holds
how
up, dude.
stacked that cast is.
Yeah,
Dude,
my girlfriend
Jack
never saw
Nicholson
it.
in two roles.
Two
She
roles
was
to
like,
Jack
"Who's
Nicholson.
that?" I was like, "That's
Glenn
also
Close.
Jack
Excuse me, that's the
Fucking-
president and the creepy Vegas
Natalie
guy.
Portman.
It's his brother,
fucking-
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're brothers.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Jack
Fucking-
Black dies like in the first like 15 minutes.
What's his name? Who played Buford Pusser? Is his dad in it?
Joe Don Baker.
Yeah, Don Baker.
Sean John Baker.
Sean John plays the
Sean
dad.
Don Johnson.
Pam Grier?
Yeah.
Pam
I
fucking
used to have such a
Greer.
crush on her.
Pam motherfucking Grier, man.
Pamela motherfucking Greer.
Oh yeah, that movie is fucking just
Jackie Brown herself.
stacked to
Jackie
the
Brown.
rafters.
Nurse Jackie Brown herself.
Yeah.
You never watched you.
Sarah Jessica Parker, fucking Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. yeah.
Yeah,
Michael J.
Tom
Fox.
Jones.
Yeah.
Michael J.
Danny
Fox.
DeVito.
Danny-
Michael
Yes.
J. Fox.
Yeah.
God, yeah, that movie is just
And
stacked. to
all
the
of them got
rafters.
together
And that
and,
old
and
lady.
all of them got together and made an okay movie. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week. Will, is there anywhere you want to be found?
No,
Okay, good to know because
absolutely
good
not.
because our
off the
audience
grid.
is fucking creepy. Ladies and gentlemen, join us on the Patreon this week where we will be talking about Humphrey Bogey.
Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart. We're gonna be talking about our favorite Bogey movies.
Bogey.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Bogey.
talking about Blogy Glogy.
Love me some bogey.
Blogy Blogy.
Bogey.
Phil, where can the people find us?
Well, you can find us on, I guess, wherever you get your podcast.
And we'll see you next week.
Oh, and, hey, hang on.
Okay.
Did we talk about? Did we?
The Patreon?
Yeah, we got to pitch the Patreon.
I did.
Okay.
I said we're doing Humphrey Bogey on the
Did you-
Patreon.
Did you tell them the link?
That's
No, I
Humphrey
did not.
Bogart.
Tell him, sister. Tell him for me.
Okay. Well, it's patreon.com/PMTM.
Link is in today's notes.
So if you don't hear it, click it.
If you don't hear it, click it. I love it.
Yeah.
If you don't click it, hear it.
If you don't click it, you better hear it. But if you don't hear it, click it.
Yep.
Or
Click it or hear it.
click it or hear it.
There you go. Click it or ticket.
Click it or hit it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, hit it from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Rocky Dennis style, huh, Phil?
Back, front, and side to side.
Dude, he's gonna fucking just rip you to pieces.
He really
dude.
is.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
I'm-
I'm like excited for you, but I'm also
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
This is like your first Dom.
Yeah.
Hey, you're in sub mode.
I've
now.
already texted
Well, my
Adam
first
Driver.
Dom was Dom DeLuise.
Bye.